Nicholas Winding Refn's in it.
Yeah, that was the other one.
He probably offered him a bucket of blood because you know how Refn is when it comes to violence.
I do like some of his movies.
I like Gary. Would you fuck off?
Hold on a second. I want to say something. Oh, that's better. That's better for now.
Don't you dare do that. Oh, I didn't know we were live. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Gap Bear.
We're live.
I saw the live logo. That's how I knew.
Folks, this is why right here. No, not this one. He's good. This one, this is why inbreeding is wrong.
Somebody's messaging me.
Ain't me.
Oh, it's not who I expected.
And we're live from New York. It's
why the fuck are you sending me the alphabet? I was expecting a text from someone special in my life.
Yeah, for me, special ed.
There's a girl in my life that I talk to.
He's having flashbacks of what's the name of that movie? Swiss Army Man. Is that the woman, Gary?
I was saying Birdman, but okay.
Birdman. Emma Stone.
Ew.
She's in. Hold up! Hold the fucking phone! You tell that to Emma Stone. If she jumped on your lap, you make sweet love to her like a god. You get the fuck out of here. Why? Because she's not Asian, Gary. Because she's not Constance.
What? I have to be that racist motherfucker. I'm discriminating my own Caucasian white general race.
Which doesn't make sense because you're about as Caucasian as I know.
It's funny. I respect every other race except my own. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I respect every single race out there except my own. What is that?
Caucasian. You're freaking like. If a black light went over you, you can see that shit like the Great Wall of China from the moon, dude.
By the way, speaking of that, I don't have my grape drink with me. I got cherry.
Grape drink. Oh my God. He said it, not me. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we have Tally on here because we owe him after 99.
Yeah, episode 99, folks. If you remember correctly, the only reason why it's staying up because it was really no point, since that was a lead up to episode number 100. So really no point with that. So great, Tyler back. He's great. Ooh, speaking of, man, I think this tonight's program is getting better. We got two.
Oh no! Oh my God, Shane, you could take a break if you want. I don't blame you.
Oh, cool. I can go back to bed. All right, I'll catch you guys later.
You can hit the snooze alarm.
I want to go back to bed too. Shannon, you and I can snuggle up.
You don't fucking touch me. Oh. I swear to you. If you even come 5 feet of me.
5 feet.
But Shannon, I'm sad.
Well, join the club.
Yeah, I was gonna say, join the club.
Well, I already did a long time ago. My membership was already taken a while back.
Really, Don?
Well, that's not
he likes some of them, not all of them. Austin is an A24 fanboy.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to be mean to this guy. He's a nice boy, but Austin,
nice boy.
Be mean to him all you want. I could give two fucks.
Boy,
it's because I got the A24 shirt. It's fair.
No,
you did that,
folks. If you go to Tyler Channel, he's got some of the funniest, ridiculous shirts you'll ever see. It's great.
Oh my God, he wore the shirt because to bust my ass in good way. Holy balls!
Oh yeah,
I like A24 more than both of you. Well, all three of you probably. But,
yeah.
I mean,
that actually reminds me. I recently just got a new shirt that says "Don't ask me for shit."
Well, you can get that shirt because it fits you.
The thing is, I actually got that shirt specifically because it's the same one that Katsuhiro Harada wears, the guy who made Tekken. because he actually got out. He does play his own game in like tournaments and such. And I remember in one instance when he was playing, he was wearing a shirt over that one. He rips off the first one and just see "Don't ask me for shit" on it, and I was like, oh, I love this man. He's great. He has a great sense of humor.
That is a beautiful thing for any game developer that has a good sense of humor and gets away with it. Tells you that they're going places.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a way he's being serious about asking him for shit, because if you do, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Nah, you wouldn't get anywhere at all. But anyway, since we're live doing whatever, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing first to the contestant to my left.
Contestant,
Excuse me.
He is from wherever, weighing at whatever. He is freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Tyler is now Orange Cassidy.
All right, sure.
Oh, he's bloated Cassidy.
Oh my god! Okay, Tyler. Okay,
Listen.
Tyler. Now, I usually protect my Gare Bear. If you want to kick the shit out of him, I'm going to be sitting there with a camera.
Honestly, I was about to say the same thing. You have full permission to kick his ass.
Use a lead pipe like Mayor Haggard.
That works. Yeah.
You have my permission. Just
I'm
knock a screw loose. It'll probably make him better for the long run. Who knows?
It might actually help him.
I will keep that in mind.
Good.
Okay, Chubby. So, anyways.
You're such an asshole.
No. Hey, Gary, you know what? I wonder if that cute Asian was watching this. I don't think she'll agree to your attitude.
You should be nicer.
Well, it's okay because no women find me attractive anyway. So, there you go. I don't give a fuck. So, it's all right. They'll all leave me anyway, so it's okay. But continuing on, ladies and gentlemen, greet one and all. Welcome to another episode of this program of us talking about whatever for whatever certain reason I can give two fucks about in the end.
Of course you don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now into the next digits of the program. We are in the 110s now. That is a nice.
You can count that high.
We're in the 110s now, episode number 110. I feel like this is gonna be a nice little episode. We got a lot of things to go over. Well, not a lot of things, because I want to give enough time specifically for this guy down below, because what he's got lined up for our main attraction is something very intriguing and it's very nice. We'll get to that once it's his turn. But in terms of topics, this ain't really much of a topic, but I want to get out of the way quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 1980s Network Film Awards voting ballot is finished being made. The link is provided down below for you folks to check it out and vote. Now, if you haven't voted yet, do me a favor, go do so. And once you have voted, comment in the chat that you voted, and your votes will be recorded in. Now, also, just in case, just because I want to, I'll share the link again anyways in the chat for everyone else to see. And the award show will be February 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's
the 28th.
Didn't I say the 28th for that? Because I did say it was going to be before AEW Revolution. Didn't I?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I made a date and everything. What it's going to be.
Oh.
Yeah, I made a date for when the show's going to be.
That's the only kind of date you're going to get. Sing!
That's pretty good.
That's okay. You got a date. Her name is Pomula.
Yeah, you want to know the best thing about dating
She's
her?
got 4 sisters, and they don't speak. I already know where that's going.
No.
Huh?
She won't fuck me on her period.
What?
Really?
And I won't get no diseases.
Well, you already have them anyway, so you have nothing to lose.
You're just making me much more sad than I already am.
Good.
No, February 20th. I'm sorry. Oh,
Ah, see?
February 20th is when the paper is due.
Gary, you and fucking numbers. I swear to God, boy, I'm going to beat. If Tyler's not going to beat your ass, I'm going to beat your ass. And then Tyler's going to beat your ass.
Well, joke's on you with Tyler. If he does, I'll just enjoy it. Yeah.
No, he ain't gonna. No, he's gonna make.
Huh?
No. You remember what Mike Tyson did? Except it ain't gonna last 90 seconds.
Yeah, I was right, folks. The fucking award show is February 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 28th is when we're doing the show. I made an announcement a while ago about it. It's posted and posted in.
Oh, he said his first words.
So there you go. All right, enough of that. But everybody, the voting sheet. You all can check that out and all this shit. But as for my other topics, majority of the shit I got is food related.
Great.
I'm gonna be going. Okay, Kit Kat is gonna be having a brand new flavor to candy.
Ooh, I feel better.
I'm gonna be going over a list of 25 cereals from the 80s you will never eat again. I want to do a quick discussion about. I got a quick little discussion about a VHS movie store that is in Portland, Oregon. That I want to go over after watching Cinemassacre's video.
Is it owned by Vince Russo?
No, and
that's where he started from, as a video store.
Yeah, a popular snack, gentlemen, from childhood, and this is one. I'm sure you gentlemen have it, but as a kid, I never had a chance to have it. A popular snack is coming back this summer from the 90s.
Is it what I think it is?
Well, we'll go over that once we get there.
Are you fucking gassy today?
Kind of.
Probably.
Kind of my ass. It's a yes or no question.
I suppose we'll find out later on.
Well, he's always talking out of his ass, so what else do you expect?
All right, so I'm all done.
Good, be quiet.
So you gentlemen know how this drill works. Once I'm done talking, it's a free-for-all for whatever everyone else wants to say.
Well, we get the ladies first out of the way, so who's next?
Shit.
You know, I'm very sad today. You just have to.
Hey, this is what you get for putting me number one. Yes.
Hi, Mom.
Would you be quiet? Yes. How can I help you? I know about it.
What?
Yeah. Hush up. Yeah. Okay. You see how Tyler's being calm, collected, and very polite, and you got these other two butt fucks who keeps mumbling all day like an auctioneer.
Listen, I am perfectly allowed to say hello to your mother.
I see the way you look at her. Mom's like, shut up, Jerome. My mom is the coolest person ever. She is. She really is. She's hilarious.
I can confirm.
People love it when she gives me shit.
No, that's all right.
Well, yeah.
They're fans of her than I am. What does that tell you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 110 of the BOFAS on the SOFAS. I have a couple of games. One of the two games, one of them is Super Password. I got a lot of goodies for you. And don't worry, Tyler, there's no buzzer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no worries. And since you are a wrestling fan, this one took me a while to come up with, and I think you'll enjoy this.
Here's what I think it is.
The worst Raw segments or moments of all time.
I mean, there's just so many.
And I have a good amount of them.
By the way, since you're here, before you continue on, I want to ask your perspective on the recent events with WWE stock market crash.
Oh. I guess that makes sense, right?
I'll try not to talk too much because when Tyler talks and I speak, it'll cut his audio, so go ahead.
Speaking of WWE, I mean, we're finally done with the NFL. The XFL starts next upcoming weekend.
More football.
XFL 2.0.
Oh my God! And Vince McMahon claims he's got enough money to support the league for 3 years. I'm like, where the hell is he? I know he's got a lot of money due to not just wrestling, but outside of it. But still,
He he had to sell off some of his stock and all that just to like get some of the XFL stuff going. I believe, didn't he?
the stock is down to like 40. What was it? $48 a share.
We should invest.
I play GTA 5. I know how it works.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, the XFL. And no, that's not an adult porn football site. The other ones I have, I've never completed this. And I know Shane and Tyler and Gary has voted a lot on this. Thanks, Facebook, for taking away the poll option, you assholes.
Wow.
No, because that's why I couldn't finish it. The 128 animated movie tournament.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I have round 2. I just never got to it. And what I'm gonna do is one of these times I'm gonna reveal it and do one round at a time, because one of the rounds just from the early rounds, it'll take forever to do.
Thank you for the records. We voted.
Oh, good. Very good. Good. What else do I have here? Oh, the best and worst of the decade. That's going to be put on hold. I'll tell you why. Some Super Bowl discussion. I have my list of the best and worst films on 2003. And I think that does it for my stuff. As for the Network Film Awards, Gary already announced it. So go ahead, Mr. Shadowback or Mr. Calvert or the nice version of Chumbly.
I don't really have anything. I got it.
Yeah.
It was at the last minute because Russell, we're going to have Russell, but, he's got some stuff to do with the family. He's like, what he's like? Like I said, he's like the nice version of Ryback with the soul of Guile from Street Fighter.
So he's a family man.
He is. He is. And he looks like a slimmer version of Ryback.
Wow. Went home
Feed me more.
Went home and been a family man.
I saw the clip with Ryback. I think it was the Chris Jericho Le Champagne, and when he was opening it up, the ball just went. The cord went. It just blew. He jumped and almost fell out of the seat.
Speaking of XFL, ironically, we all mentioned that because fucking Orange Cassidy he just made a post about it and his
Orange Cassidy is fucking funny.
Yeah, okay, folks, if you're a wrestling fan and know who Orange Cassidy is, and if you follow his Facebook page, he posts some funny fucking shit.
Oh my God, he's hilarious. He posted this picture of Bill Belichick running onto the football field with the Money in the Bank.
Oh, that.
That was you know what the Money in the Bank is, Shane? If you don't know,
I'm slightly familiar with it.
Okay, but it's a briefcase you can win through a ladder match, and if you win, the first person who collects it, that means you can cash it in at any event at any time for a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Yeah, but look how
it shows Bill Belichick, the Patriots, running on the field with the Money in the Bank so he can try to capture the Super Bowl. I thought that was hilarious.
That's pretty good.
Bad if that actually happened, though. They could do that in the XFL.
I was gonna say, yeah, the XFL. There you go.
Yeah, I feel like Orange Cassidy and just do fucking his Superman kicks.
Hold up a second. This okay, Gary, not a word until after. This is a question for Tyler. This is very important. This is from Jose Critic. He's actually a good question. He goes, "Hey Tyler, which Kool-Aid do you like more, or which one do you consider to be better, orange or Kool-Aid? Oh no, orange or cherry Kool-Aid?"
If we're going off of like what I would drink more often, I drink the red one more.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. Oh, my team.
So you don't even call it by its like flavor. It's not cherry. It's just red.
Red fruit punch. I guess that's another way.
I like the taste of red.
Yeah, just red.
It's true though.
You like the taste of red? Go outside and see if you're burning. Okay, you're not a vampire.
these two are on my side. That's all that fucking matters to me is these two are on my side. That cherry Kool-Aid's better.
You ate
I mean,
it.
it's also very sugary, so I try not to drink too much of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you really taste it, when you actually get that taste in, it's like,
I don't
holy
like it.
shit, diabetes train, here I come.
Hey, Ma, come here.
No.
Which be quiet. Which Kool-Aid is better, orange or cherry? Thank you.
Yeah, over on your side. I got these two right here. I got these two right here. That's all that matters to
Be
me.
quiet.
Oh my
I like
God.
the blue one as well.
The blue one's not bad.
That was good.
Oh, speaking of Kool-Aid, yeah, don't let the Kool-Aid man shed a tear, or else a baby nut will come out.
Yeah, baby.
That's probably one of the more unfortunate things anyone could say.
I saw that commercial. The first thing I said was, I was like, what the fuck was that? And then 5 seconds later, I was like, well, good thing that little nut didn't bust.
Oh my
Really unfortunate.
Jesus. You got him going. Shayna, what kind of stories do you have, good sir? I know you got some interesting things to bring up.
Yeah, I got a story to tell from my own time out in the field.
Oh, I thought it was the one I was I thought it was one that
No, I already told you.
It's how Gary lost his virginity to a butt pirate.
Oh, that's a very interesting story on its own.
Yeah, you want to make those types of stories a special attraction.
Yeah, but I already told you last night that I did not have a lot of prior notice, so those require research.
Okay, that's
So, yeah, and even you said at the time, it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll save it for special occasions then, or something like that. And you said just talk to us about your own stories.
Hey, it's Polo.
Okay, well, we'll talk, okay about those special stories, the one that involves research. We'll talk more about that later on. Personally.
Yeah. We'll go over that a little later.
And I believe it was 61. No, is it 61 years ago today that the day that music died?
I guess I get since you brought it up. I guess I'll fucking ladies and gentlemen, for all you kids out there who probably don't know, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on your asses. So it was 61 years ago today.
Yeah.
It was on this date and time, February 3rd, 1959. A tragic day in history happened to where the day that music died. It was three legends in the industry. The Big Whopper, J.P. Richardson, who, well, he only had one hit wonder. You had Richie Valens, who had songs like Come On, Let's Go.
Richie Valens and Buddy Holly.
You had Richie Valens with songs like Oh My Head, La Bamba, Donna, Come On, Let's Go, and Buddy Holly for fucking God knows how many songs he released. But the names of his most noticeable ones, That'll Be the Day, Peggy Sue, Not Fade Away, Words of Love, Oh Boy, so on and so forth. It was at the Winter Dance Party in Clear Lake, Iowa.
Which I have been to. By the way. It's a really cool area.
There was multiple acts. There was those three. Dion the Belmonts. And then there was the backup band with Waylon Jennings, Tommy Aesop, and Carl Bunch playing for Buddy.
Waylon Jennings, yep.
And from there, once the show was over,
They got on the plane.
the bus broke down.
Mhm.
And on the bus, it was the heat engine. It was the heater engine specifically that was failing, and it was supposed to be very, very cold that night.
It was
a tragic.
If you've been to Iowa during the winter, I have.
It gets cold.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So Buddy Holly registered a plane to take, and it was around 12 o'clock, around close to 1 in the morning when the plane took off.
Very late.
And there was a pilot, not really experienced in the world of field, and it was Roger Peterson, 21 years old, young in his life. All three of them took the plane. Then shortly, about 2-3 hours later, around 9 o'clock, around close to 10 o'clock in the morning, in a small cornfield, a plane crash was discovered with 3 bodies scattered throughout the premise. It was Richie, Buddy, and Big Boppers was fucking thrown into the field.
And question, one of them who decided to go on the plane, was that a coin toss?
Yeah, It was based.
Oh my god.
I think it was Waylon. I think it was
Waylon Jennings.
It was Waylon Jennings and Richie Valens going for a coin toss.
Yeah. That
was-
decided their freaking fate.
Yeah,
geez,
and basically Tommy Ace, Waylon Jennings' life was literally saved, and it was basically the reason why it was called the Day the Music Died, because the thing is, in the 1950s, you had the start of some of the greatest music ever imagined that created some of the most influential stuff that you folks know. Guys, other than just those,
Biggest, greatest thing. And
you had Bill Haley, you had Little Richard, Chuck Berry, Elvis Presley. They all really brothers. Ray Charles, Clyde McPowder. You all even go as far as saying Pat Boone, George Jones.
Chuck Berry, he was known as the king of.
I consider Chuck Berry to be the greatest rock and roller of all time.
Was he known as he was known as the king of
restroom, bathroom, like watching people in the back.
Oh man. But yeah.
That's a hell of a talent, especially not getting caught.
Yeah, folks.
Jesus.
I will have a review coming out later of the movie La Bamba, just to honor the 61-year anniversary. So God bless these three guys. It's a shame that they all had to die at such a young age. And Buddy Holly, one of my major influences in life.
And you know what's funny? Because this reminds me of another story. Everybody knows who Seth MacFarlane. Seth MacFarlane. He's the guy who created Family Guy, Futurama. He's like huge in the comedy business. He's known for he's a party animal. He's known for partying and sleeping in and shit like that. He was supposed to go to a meeting the next morning, but he slept in. That plane was United 93.
Wow.
Yes. This was confirmed not only on the Howard Stern show, but so him partying and sleeping in saved his life.
That's crazy.
That is just
That's fucking nuts, I know.
Oh, not Futurama. I'm sorry. American Dad, not Futurama. Futurama was made by the same people.
I was just about to say.
I am sorry.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But
I can Seth MacFarlane would do to that hot alien babe with the one eye.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately for them, the 61 years ago, unfortunate.
Yeah. And for everybody, go ahead.
I was like, today is also National Carrot Cake Day. So eat some carrot cake.
Not a big fan of carrot cake.
Oh, I love carrot
cake.
When I think of carrots, I think of the movie Shoot 'Em Up. When he tastes this carrot, opens up the dude's mouth, and he just bam, and then boom, hit it, and it goes out the back of his neck, and he goes, "Always eat your vegetables."
Yep.
That movie is hilarious. If you never Shoot 'Em Up, see it. It's so ridiculous that it's awesome.
All right, well, big boy, since you and I seem to have the most topics, I guess we should do our stuff.
Who's gonna go first, you or I?
I'll go.
Ladies first.
All right, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I got most of my topics since I related to food. I forgot to address the one. I'm gonna go over this one. I want to go over my top. Well, it's not really a top 10. My 10 unpopular perspectives.
I saw this list. Okay. There's a couple of them I'm calling bullshit, but most of them I agree with you.
All right. But anyways, folks, I want to go over some of my 10 unpopular perspectives for you all. And no, these are all not relating to movies. Well, two of them are.
All of them are.
But not all of them are. And I wasn't being an asshole.
No, you weren't being an ass at all. Just like how you're being such a gentleman towards Tyler. You're not earning any brownie points.
Good. I don't like brownies. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's start with my number one reason. Ranking videos of 3 movies are just cheap videos that are the most uncreative, same old shit format content.
I agree. I'm sorry. When people are doing like, I'm going to do a Bad Boys, ranking video or a Hellboy, I'm just like, there's only 3 or 4 maybe. Wait till there's like at least 8 to 12 or more.
Usually when I do them, it's like 5 or 6.
At least you added something to it. Not just 3 or 4.
How about you chew your food before speaking?
You're
Well,
not
that's
wrong.
okay. It's gonna remind me of what I'm gonna do to him later.
Listen, I don't quite care that much.
Hey, it keeps him from talking.
Yeah, so you already know my spiel about ranking videos. I fucking hate them. I think it's the most laziest, uncreative, unoriginal
That low, yeah.
concept just for cheap. I just believe it's for cheap views.
Like, do it like if someone did it after Avengers Endgame ended, because that was the conclusion to like this huge 11-year saga, that would make sense. Not just for like three movies. I'm just really...
Yep. Wait till franchise is done.
I know.
Reason next up, number 2. You already know, folks. I hate Gizmo the Gremlin. I don't think he's cute at all.
Okay, first of all, Lisa Morgan says I'm going to cook some macaroni later for dinner. Folks, on my Facebook, the Macaroni Massacre. Go ahead, Gary.
Okay. Next up, number 3.
Hey, no! You're not skipping number 2, you little shit. Gizmo the Gremlin is a cute little bugger. He's an adorable little bummer.
He's cute to you.
It's all about baby nutting.
He's annoying little fucker to me.
Dude, just saying it throughout, baby nut. It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I was saying it's such an unfortunate name.
Baby nut.
Yeah.
You know what? That baby nut, since the Kool-Aid Man shed a tear and he resurrected him, he's gonna grow up to have diabetes.
Well,
That's Kool-Aid out of him.
all's well that ends well.
If it was Powerade 0, he'd be all right.
All right, number 3. Okay, this is where I'm taking my fucking glasses off. Folks, my number 3 reason, I stand by this, and I am going to. I don't give a fuck how the person feels at all. If they're offended, go eat a dick.
They wouldn't because of what you're about to say.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I take that back.
The irony. The irony. Just go ahead.
My number 3, being asexual is to me the most poor excuse not wanting to get your feeling of pleasure, love, and satisfaction with your significant other, which means bluntly, in my eyes, you're a prude.
Yeah, you tell them to go eat a dick.
Okay. Okay, for a woman, you see a big muscular man who's got a nice fucking schlong, and you want to ride, and you want to feel what it's like to act.
Gary, I'm right here.
Okay? If you're a man, the male part bothers me the most. You got a nice woman who's thick, nice.
Yeah.
It's all in your face. You don't get a fucking boner for that.
Good point.
That tells me that your life sucks. So that's not.
That escalated quickly.
No, you can't love your part. You can love your part out.
Wait, that escalated quickly. Not if you're asexual.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gary, you're allowed to love your partner without the things you're going to. No, fuck you. Physical interaction is one of the biggest things that helps grow a stronger and an emotional connection with the partner that you love. It's significantly in your relationship. It is important.
Hold up, Lisa Morgan. You know what I thought that? I was like, did you get that from Legends of the Hidden Temple?
It's
But
the fertility from Raiders
wow.
of the Lost Ark.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Wait, hold up. Lisa Morgan says she is bisexual.
I don't mind. Okay, I respect all sexuality.
I applaud that. That means she loves the best of both worlds.
I don't mind if someone's okay. I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't care if someone's straight, gay, bisexual. I don't care. As long as you're not asexual. Okay, I don't do people who are prudes.
Here's what I'm saying: if you're going to be in a relationship with someone and there's no loving involved, then I'm sorry, it's not going to work. You need that to have that affectionate towards each other, and also, that special bond.
Also, one more thing, folks. For people who are asexual, don't be around a fucking Scorpio.
I should know. Thank you.
How you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Scorpio.
We're the horniest motherfuckers on the face of the planet, and that's not a myth. It is absolutely true.
It is a true fucking statement. All right, next up, number 4. I'm gonna get some shit for this, but you know me, I don't give a fuck. Boyhood is the most overrated movie I've ever seen in my life.
I think it's overrated. I don't think it's the most overrated.
I don't disagree with
No, Gary. No, he hates that fucking movie with a.
I hate Boyhood so much, and I'm just gonna move on from there. Next on number 5. This is a personal one for me. Transsexual women are attractive as shit, and I personally think they'd be enjoyable to fuck.
Hey,
as long as they got the voice, tits, ass, mannerisms of a woman with just a little additional strap on, then okay.
Additional? Bailey J.
I wouldn't complain fucking Venus Lux. I wouldn't.
Because she's a good looking Asian.
Fucking I'd bang that, or that one chick.
And she's like an inside like geek nerd. She's like a gamer and all that type of shit too.
Yeah, if it was that one chick, there is a transsexual chick I'm somewhat talking about.
Yeah.
But that's all the way in another dimension.
Anyway, Lisa Morgan said fetus flytrap.
You want to know what I like to call a Venus flytrap? It's where you take your fist and you shove it so down.
Oh my god. Really? Gary, no.
Come on, man.
No.
You shove it down her pussy.
No, come on, man. Seriously?
No.
You can't even pull.
Come on.
Gary, no.
Dude, seriously?
You want to know what? Okay, it's like this.
Gary.
You can totally talk about things without having going to a deep amount of detail.
Yeah, that's what it was. You're going too deep.
Oh my god.
All right, next up, number 7.
Tyler's got a full head of hair, and I have a fucking cul-de-sac. What does that tell you?
Or the anatole. That's even worse for a Venus flytrap.
What's your number 6? Jesus age. I'm losing my brain cells.
Never having sex with my future boyfriend all sums up my point. All right, but anyways, next up, number 6. I find mashed potatoes to be disgusting.
Oh! You get the Tyler's with me. You get up. You get the fuck out of here. How dare you talk bad about Idaho potatoes?
I think potatoes are absolutely disgusting.
Blasphemy towards mashed potatoes.
It is. I'm sorry, man. Potatoes are the whole trail. It's a great reason to why I love vegetables.
The thing is with mashed potatoes is that when I first had it as a child, there was something about that just didn't please my taste buds at all when I was just eating it. I don't know what it was. The consistency, the taste, flavor.
Gary, do you like baked potatoes?
That's the ironic factor. I'll do baked potatoes, I'll do French fries, but I can't do mashed.
That's like saying
it's not like the maybe. I mean,
that's like saying you love ice cream but you hate milkshakes.
I have no idea what you're on about.
I don't like mashed
Well,
potatoes.
that just tells me I'll love Thanksgiving around you even more because more food for me.
It's like how when I tell people I'm not a big fan of turkey, they look at me weird.
At least hope you're not eating tofu.
What do you mean you hope I'm not eating tofu? The way you can make that is pretty all right. It just depends on how you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, please gobble. Yeah, if someone thought I was a Thanksgiving meal, I'll be like, gobble gobble. Here comes dessert.
Sweet bastard.
Sweet is an understatement. Number 7, Mr. Gerber.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 7. Now, this is a wrestling one. Number 7, Impact Wrestling is not as great as it used to back in the day.
Yeah, back like when it was TNA Impact, you had like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels.
Right now, who are amazing in fucking Impact.
That X division was incredible.
That was the highlight. But Impact Wrestling now, dude, this fucking chick that Rob Van Dam has on, dude.
Oh my
Am I
god!
watching wrestling or am I watching a fucking porno? It's what is it?
It's ridiculous.
It's so fucking stupid.
I mean, back in the day, back in the day, you had one of the greatest. To me, the greatest match to ever happen in TNA was Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Christopher Daniels had triple threat match. I think that was 2005 or 2006. That is like the best match they've ever done. It was just triumphant. And now it's just, they're still around, believe it or not.
Next up, number 8, slot machines at the casino are just cheap and not worth the time and money. As a guy who's a fucking huge gambler, trust me, these two gentlemen tell you exactly about my skills. They saw it first. They saw it in person of what I'm able to do in the casino.
It fucking pissed me off, too, because every time I gamble, I always lose. And I'm sitting here, and I watch Gary. He puts a $10, $20 thing in the machine, and he wins like $150, and then he takes $5 and he turns it to $100 at a crap table, and I'm counting his money for him, and I'm just like, shit.
By the way, folks,
Honestly.
By the way, folks, you want to know some true stories? As my experience as someone who plays blackjack and wants to do it professionally as a side thing, some of the highest monies I've won amounts of $1,200, $1,600.
Was it $3 to $4 grand? That was your most?
My most ever won was $4,200 in one.
And what's cool about, unlike the slot machines where he's at, if you win at the tables, there's no tax.
You want to know something? You want to know something very peculiar about when I won that $4,200? That was a week after about what happened. That was a week after of my dearly departed cat. So
about what? Say that again.
About my dearly departed cat. God bless her.
Oh, God. I cried for you. That was horrible.
Yeah, when I won that money, dude, it was a week after that before that happened, which I'm not going to get into.
Yeah,
but it was a week after when I won that money, and I had a fucking guide. I had a fucking spirit watching over me, give me some sort of luck winning that, and that was a blessing that day. All right, number 9. I find the Outer Worlds now to be an extremely overrated video game. I'm sorry.
I never played it, so I can't comment on it, but
I haven't either, to be fair.
The game feels more like a chore now than it is with having a game that I can have fun with. I don't like my time being wasted going around doing all these little tasks that have no relevance or purpose to the story that you're adding on. If there's like side missions that are helping your crew out, okay. But if it's with other people that's not having no relevance to your story, then it's ridiculous.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
I find no relevance at all to the game. Also, I don't like the shooting mechanics. Damage for enemies is not that damage for enemies. Enemies take too much hit damage, and you lose health real quick. So I do not care for the game at all. Other than its fucking outstanding art design, the likable characters, and dialogue within the game alone. So that's that. So next up, my number 10, I'm just going to say this simple. I think Mick Jagger is a fruitcake. I am not a fan of you folks should know that. I am not a fan of the Rolling Stones at all. I never got into their taste of music. I think Mick Jagger is one of the weirdest performers out there. But just because I may not be a fan of the Rolling Stones, I cannot deny the facts of what they were able to do in the music industry, the credit that they have given, the money they made off the records, being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I cannot deny the credit that they have earned in the world of music for what they were able to do. So I cannot bullshit the facts of what the Rolling Stones were able to do. So Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
You want to stop me now?
Yep.
You stop me up. Never stop. I'm so done.
Okay, Mick Rock. Psycho Mike, I'm gonna give you a gif for that. Yeah, who sing that song? It's like we kick them to the curb unless they look like Mick Jagger. I'm like, wait, what? Kesha, yeah. Says the woman who drinks piss. I'm not joking. She did.
Look at that
I like Kesha.
motherfucker, dude.
Oh, I'm not denying her talent. I'm just saying that's what she did.
God damn, dude. Fucking Mick Jagger has bigger lips than Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, that's a lot, I know. I don't like Nicki Minaj either.
Dude, she's like, okay, you know what Nicki Minaj reminds me of? If a human and the hottest alien had a baby, it'd be Nicki Minaj.
We give you Nicki Minaj.
I'm serious. It's like she must have went to Rikishi and borrowed his ass cheeks for a night.
Nicki Minaj writing a song called "You a Stupid Hoe." Well, that explains a lot about herself. So there you go.
Hey, you know what? You know what she said in a tweet? Like her sex drive is so crazy. She has to have sex like 6 times a day. I'm just like, where can I fill the ballot?
Probably more talented than in bed than it is with her fucking music. So there you go.
It's funny because she was really good in Barbershop 3.
I haven't seen it.
It's the best movie of the 3, easily. Mr. Get Bell, what you have? Wait, can't be worse than what McDonough did.
Fucking slipping on a donkey's dick, literally.
Okay, Tyler, do you know the story about Madonna?
Briefly, but feel free to elaborate.
Okay. This is what I believe was said in her autobiography or biography, is that she once had sex with a dog and a monkey, and then she blew a donkey in Mexico.
Wild.
You know what would have been funny if she was on Candid Camera?
That makes me think of
in the bestiality.
And that's how centaurs are made.
I got some of Madonna's records in my stash.
Hey, her 80s stuff is awesome. I love her 80s stuff. That's about it.
I don't care for her 90s music that much.
I don't care for her rest of music, just the 80s stuff. Still good Care Bear. What you got next?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my next topic I want to go over. I want to talk about a popular snack that's going to be coming back to stores this summer. It's always in the summertime when things come back.
Why are you in the dark? Are you part of the witness protection program? I don't know what happened that day.
I don't know. Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries. But everybody out there, for a lot of you, the younger generation, I remember seeing the snack in stores when I was a boy, but I never had a chance to actually eat it because my parents would never give it to me. The Dunkaroos.
Oh yeah, I've had it.
Hey, wait, Gary, what are they called again?
Dunkaroos.
The Dunkaroos.
Yeah, you remember Dunkaroos?
Yeah, I remember Dunkaroos.
I had them before. Yeah.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as for Dunkaroos, they are going to be
Oh no.
Oh! Oh! Yum yum! Oh shit! By the way, you want to know the ironic factor is?
Yeah.
Tyler was the guy who signed it for when I did one of the longest parts on the show.
Yeah, and he's still suffering from it. He's trying to get the radiation out of his system.
Uh-oh. Oh wait, not yet. All right.
I hope you create fucking liquid yoo-hoo.
So let's talk about. It's funny you mentioned yoo-hoo. I got a ball of yoo-hoo right here.
They made Jolly Ranchers into a cereal.
Yeah, they did.
There's a whole cereal insider about it. That'll be.
Yeah. It's not as bad. It's nowhere near as bad as the. You know what, Garrett? Ever since you did that video, you and I talking about the Sour Patch cereal, some people are trying on. They're saying it's one of the worst. It is. It's awful.
It's the worst. It's the worst cereal I've ever ate in my life. I fucking hate it.
It's so goddamn disgusting.
I don't know what compelled them in order to make such a thing.
Because they heard how bad it was. They're like, I wonder if it's really bad.
No, I'm not. I said to make such a thing, not to try.
I know. Oh, because it's Post. Most of their cereals are awesome.
Yeah, Post usually has some really intriguing ideas, but
Nutter Butter.
That's a good cereal. All right, back to the topic again about the Dunkaroos. You know the best thing about this treat is that it is a General Mills product, so that makes it even better.
General Mills and Post are the best, easily.
For those who grew up in the 90s, the original cookie frosting combo color and of being a kid during that decade once again. But anyways, Dunkaroos made their debut in 1992.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It was.
Is the word the?
I know it's really hard, man.
Sydney the kangaroo. Now, even though the snack was around in the snack was still going around in Canada, But the vanilla cookies with vanilla frosting and rainbow sprinkles is making a comeback in the summer of this year. Not sure when, but I would love to.
Dunkaroos time.
That was a squeaker. That was a squeaker.
Low pressure.
Low pressure. He got turned to helium.
The barometric pressure in his ass is going to make it explode. Jesus
All right,
Christ.
next topic. Let's talk about, since we're talking about flavors of since we're talking about the flavor of birthday cake. Kit Kat is releasing a new flavor of candy. They are releasing a limited edition birthday cake flavor.
That reminds. Wait, where the hell is it? Where the hell did it go?
It is already and shaping up to be a good one. Kit Kat is reporting launching a birthday cake flavored bar and expect to be available. Edition flavor has a crisp wafers and birthday It basically looks like a confetti cake with a chocolate bar.
Hey Gary, is it something like this type of birthday cake? Like to do with Cookie Crisp?
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp. Hey Gary.
No.
Gary.
Kit Kat hasn't let us
Gary.
Let me finish my topic, I'll say it.
Okay.
Kit Kat hasn't let us down before. Now the thing is, Kit Kat's done some other flavors. I never tried them.
Gary, look. It was you all along.
Wow.
That's the face I had when I saw the first pair of tits.
And your 500th one too.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we all know Kit Kat has done a bunch of other flavors. They've did mint and dark chocolate duo, sweet cinnamon, and pumpkin pie. They've done a lot of different flavors, but I'm curious to see how birthday cake flavor is, because when you usually have birthday cake flavor for anything, it's pretty good. All right, next topic I want to go over for you.
No, Cookie Crisp. You thought I was going to let that go? Yeah, it's Happy Death Day. You thought I was going to let that go?
No, I'm not saying it.
There you go. That's a screenshot right there. Hey, if you had a Freddy, if it was a Jason match, you'd be like, here's Moosey.
Where'd you get that mask? Huh? Where'd you get that mask?
The store.
You're funny.
He is funny. That's why he's on here.
You're fucking funny. All right, since we're talking about cereals, who wants to hear 25 cereal names?
25?
In the 80s, you will never eat again.
That's a long list.
All right, you want Cookie Crisp? You want Cookie Crisp?
Oh, no. No, not that type of fucking cookie, though.
There's your Cookie Crisp right there. There's your Cookie Crisp right there.
Burns!
It's like trying to sit here and babysit a 5-year-old.
Well, he is his underwear size. What did I tell you?
Yeah, but this fucking 5-year-old was able to outgrow the diapers, so there you go.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're a fat ass.
Yeah. Oh man, Christine came when I farted. Wonderful.
Wait.
Right.
I just came just in time. Oh, poor, unfortunate. That's not very manners, Mr. Gabber. Especially we have a beauty queen in our chat.
For real.
You want to know what makes me a gentleman?
Nothing.
I compliment her beauty. There you go. That's a gentleman.
I just did that, you shit nugget.
Yeah, you did a poor job. All right, 25 cereals. Okay, you want? Okay.
Sounds like you're getting bloody murder.
God.
What the ever-loving fuck?
The big orgasm of your life.
No, that wasn't Cookie Crisp. That was fucking Sunny from Cocoa Puffs.
Cookie Crisp. Jeff, you motherfuckers.
He likes my inner beauty too.
All right, 25 cereals from the 1980s. It is her inner beauty. Yeah, I like her outer beauty and her inner beauty. There you go. Mixed up. 25 cereals from the 80s you will never eat again. Number 1, Pac-Man cereal, General Mills.
Yeah, I remember that.
Number 2, Rainbow Bright cereal.
Wait, say that again.
Rainbow Bright
cereal. Rainbow
Oh, I remember that too. Shit.
All right. Next up, number 3.
Is it Gremlins?
Yeah.
I remember it.
Number 4. Number 4, Nintendo's cereal with Super Mario and Zelda on the front.
Yeah, back when
Pictures of it.
Number 5, Mr. T cereal.
Baby Herman.
Number 6, E.T. cereal.
Oh God.
At least it was better than the Atari.
Number 7. Number 7, Strawberry Shortcake cereal. Number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8. Ew, it looks like a fucking alien. It looks like an alien fucked a moose with that mascot. Crispy Critter cereal.
An alien fucked a moose. Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Number
She's
9,
fat as hell, by the way. Oh my god.
number 9, Ghostbuster cereal. And
Ghostbusters.
free inside was an original or grape flavor Bazooka Bubble Gum.
Wow.
Bazooka Bubble Gum.
Nah.
Oh, you want me to say that, don't you, Gary? Fucking hell. Bazooka Bubblegum.
You motherfucker.
God damn it.
Next up, a breakfast with Barbie cereal.
Oh man.
If you look in the inside, is Ken in there?
That bug. Pathetic.
Great accessory.
Next up, Smurf Berry Crunch cereal.
Smurfs. I remember that shit.
Number 12, the Batman cereal.
Oh, that's right. They did have one. Was that General Mills?
No, that was a company from Ralston.
I thought that was General Mills did it based off the movie in '89. Okay.
Number 13, ice cream cone cereal. That actually came back, I believe.
Was it the drumstick one?
Yeah, I believe that was the drumstick cereal.
That's a good one.
But the ice cream cone cereal. Well, this was the General Mills. That came back as a remake for the drumstick cereal. That was not bad. Number 14, C3PO's cereal.
C3PO. I remember that came. Hey, Christine says Bazooka Gum blows the best bubbles.
Wow.
All right, but yeah, don't you just miss it when you get a box of cereal and every time you got it, you just had like a nice. The box alone was colorful, it was pretty, and
Some of them still have that designs.
yeah, I'll show you a box alone that has something like that.
A box.
Let me find it.
He's got so many cereal boxes he can build a clubhouse.
My cereal box collection.
You can make a lemonade stand out of it.
That's funny. So here's that cereal. Oh, wait, wrong one.
Oh, Blueberry.
I saw Boofer.
I'm talking about a cereal box like this.
Oh, Bill and Ted.
You know, cereal box like this to where you get something beautiful to look on the outside. And you're like,
Well, that's a collector's item, man. You got to take care of that.
And sometimes you'll like have to phone a prize or something, or you get the prize inside. It all depends, really.
Cereal taste is excellent, though.
Next up, number 15 is the Cabbage Patch Kid cereal.
Oh,
Number 16, Circus Fun cereal.
it's if there's a cabbage, I can only imagine if they make a Garbage Pail Kids cereal.
Oh god.
Number 17, Fruity Yummy Mummy.
Okay.
Fruity Yummy Mummies.
Fruity Yummy Mummy.
I remember that shit.
Number 18, huh?
Huh?
What did you
I was
say?
just say that 5 times real fast.
Yeah. Number 18, Dunkin' Donut cereal.
Dunkin' Donuts. You get out of here with that.
All right,
Oh well.
number 19 is G.I. Joe cereal.
Yeah, go Joe.
Materialism.
G.I. Joe is a stupid hole.
G.I. Joe blow.
Next up, number 20, Banana Frosted Flakes.
Wait. Frosted Flakes had a banana flavor?
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
I love
Yeah.
bananas, but why would you mix up with a cereal?
Yeah, it actually was like a common thing that would happen often, and I'm in the same boat. I don't like bananas either.
I'm like a gorilla. I love bananas. I'm like Donkey Kong.
May I dunk your
Well,
dunk?
it's better that you're Donkey Kong and not Harambe.
R.I.P. Harambe.
You can dunk my donut.
Wait, Rosalind, did he say that Harambe lives and he has a picture of him? Did he make a picture? Rosalind.
I haven't spoken to that guy in ages. I need to fix that.
He's fucking hilarious.
Mm.
Number 21, Get Bear.
Number 21. This one makes me laugh. Oh, just Morty, Borky, Borky,
Lobster. Oh, lobster. I love Swedish Chef, man.
It was called Crunchy Stars.
Coochie? What?
Crunchy Stars. Crunchy Borky Borky cinnamon.
Oh yeah, remember when he's like, oh, go see Chicky in the biscuit. Oh, go see little Chicky. I love Swedish Chef. He's awesome.
Same.
Oh. Hey, the popcorn go boof. All right, the Nerd cereal.
Nerds. Yep.
Number 23.
Serious.
Nerds. You want to hear some nerds? Nerds!
I think this is just an excuse for Gary just to yell. Honestly.
Well, he forgot to take his retard pills this morning. It happens.
Yell. Number 23, Donkey Kong cereal.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Number 24, Morning Funnies. It was a Dennis the Menace cereal.
Oh yeah, based off the comic strip in the morning paper. Mm-hmm.
Number 25, actually this cereal's still around, but it's Honey Maid. It's called S'mores Crunch. That cereal's still around.
S'mores.
Uh-oh.
You disgusting fucking rotten fat elephant.
No, that's okay. All right, next, and my last one I want to discuss with you all, and Fat Boy, it's all you. I want to talk about a video store that Cinemassacre went over a while ago, and he said it was the best video store he has ever been to.
He did this one with Alpha Omega Sin.
I think so. And
it was a really awesome video.
It was a video that is a personal favorite of mine that James has done.
One of Quentin Tarantino worked there. He started a video store too.
Anyways, this store is called Welcome to Movie Madness. I'm going to read the quote. Known for his vast collection, knowledgeable staff, and display cases full of legendary film props, the iconic ST Portland video rental store has a well-earned reputation as a cultural resource and Portland institution. Founded in 1991 by Mark Clark, Movie Madness has grown over the years to include 80,000 plus rentable titles.
80,000?
Encompassing new releases, childhood classics, foreign films from more than countries, never before seen released films, lost films, films that were never really released here in the United States, LGBTQ sections, pornography, and different varieties of sessions that involve some of your all-time favorite classics involving horror, action, romance, sci-fi, Western, war, you name it. Animation, etc., etc.
You know what their name could have been based off the movie? Be kind, please. Be kind, please rewind.
Now, this is a non-profitable program from the Hollywood Theater. We are decided to preserving this collection of films and memorabilia to keep this accessible to movie lovers in Portland and beyond. Folks, I looked at the store alone, and on their website alone, it's something basic. I've looked at that store alone, folks. It is an absolute incredible journey to go through. It's like going into a record store.
Mm-hmm.
You see all these amazing titles of your favorite movies, or you see all these amazing titles of your favorite artists on a platform that you love collecting, and it just tickles your nipples with pure joy.
You know, it probably reminds you of like Back to the Future 2, the Cafe 80s. It's like a trip to memory lane. There you go.
I wish I would go. I wish there was a Cafe 80s out there, but no, there isn't because people.
Oh, I love
Cinematic. Amazing.
I love Cinemassacre. Been following them since like 2006, 2007. Love them.
In terms of talking about film, they were basically one of the big reasons why I started talking about film in the first place, other than these other fuckers.
yeah, people like, oh, Chris Stuckman and the schmoes. I'm like, no. I remember when it was back in the day, like John Campia, Mr. Black's movie reviews, Fury of the Film Fan, and James Rolfe, the AVGN. Those are the true godfathers of talking movies on YouTube.
Yeah,
I've been loving Cinemassacre lately. They're doing all those cage matches with Nicolas Cage. What is the better Nicolas Cage movie between these two Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage.
That fucking guy is.
I love Penguin Z0.
Yeah, Penguin's Charlie. He is a funny ass guy. He's a guy I would love to bring on the program as a guest.
He looks like Keanu Reeves. He does.
Shane, I know you'd be all right with Charlie if Charlie came.
Oh, Shane loves him too.
Yeah, it's just good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck trying to get him on.
Yeah, that'll be the day. But yes, folks, I looked at the store. The place itself is an absolute journey to go through. It is a VHS, DVD, Laserdisc heaven for people who absolutely love movies of the old and new. This is a place I would love to go visit because the thing is, the store alone, it's just a little shop too. It looks like a little shop, but once you go inside, it's like you're stepping in a time portal. It looks like something that's harmless. Once you walk in, it is something that's absolutely incredible and intriguing that you just can't seem to leave because the store itself, it's an amazing, amazing place. And I'm glad that someone like James Rolfe went into, and he's a VHS collector himself, and he's got a nice collection.
He's got that. He's got everything.
He's got himself. I'm sorry?
It's crazy.
But yes, James is more of a horror lover, but that's okay. But yeah, folks, that is all my topics, and I'm done.
Okay, now the amateur hour's over.
You
I want Shane to go.
want me to talk about my stories?
No, I was gonna say it for the main event, but okay. Go ahead.
Wait, what do you want me to do now, Mr. Gutbear or Shane O'Mac?
Well, Shane,
I don't really mind either way.
well, usually when Shane has the stories there, I like having those as like a main event highlight
Understood.
because it grows suspense and engagement.
Gary, I know what you're doing. God damn it! Quit rubbing your nipples over Shane. No more.
Oh, wow, I'm not rubbing my nipples.
Jesus H.
I'm rubbing my chest.
Your nipples about the size of your chest with your dinner
Well,
plates.
chest, there's something I just realized about women's boobs.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Other than using them as fucking milking and using them as pillows and stress balls.
Like a cat kneading.
There's a thing that I notice a lot of women do for their own self amusement. They like using their boobs as a fucking table or a shelf.
How's that even possible? You can't even balance things really well.
I've seen on Instagram. I see a lot of women laying down. I see a lot of women laying down. They sit there.
That's where he hides his wallet.
I saw this one chick on Instagram. She had a nice big fucking rack. She bought herself a fucking drink of Starbucks. You know what she did? She put the fucking Starbucks in her cleavage and used that as a cup holder. No joke.
I wonder if she's a boob streamer.
Oh my god. It wouldn't surprise me if she was. And as for another thing is that in terms of a table, I know it just makes me laugh because a lot of women they put their fucking plate of food on their chest, their phone on their chest, a book or their silverware. Fucking hell, have the whole dining room table.
Christine says, he goes, what do you think my laptop
That's my point given. See, I'm telling you, if a woman's got a nice big rack, they literally use their boobs for their own self-amusement as a table. You know how much money a nice woman saves them? How much money a woman saves herself using their rack as a fucking table or a cup holder?
How would you use that to play whack-a-mole? The only problem is you only have 1 or 2 options.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just find it really humorous that I see a lot of women all over literally use their boobs as a table. I just find it funny.
Okay. No more boobies. No more boobies.
You use your stomach as a fucking table. So
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
You know what? I'm going to go into this next gimmick only for one reason. I hope Gary loses. Ha ha.
Yeah,
Let's play a game.
table titties.
Table titties? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I love looking at those titties. Wait, what?
Hey, you know what? Oh, wait. Whoa. What was that? Okay. Well, no, hey, you know what? Lisa and Tiffany, there was a segment. Okay, this reminds me. There's a segment on the Howard Stern show. It was the hottest chick with the smallest tits contest.
Oh dear.
And I know why Howard Stern did it. To prove a point. And I was just like, and the ladies that were on there, I was just like, holy shit, they are drop dead gorgeous and adorable. I see where he was going with. Then again, he's married to Beth Ostrowski, who looks like an angel. So
I made a rhyme there. I said, big or small, I love them all. That is true.
When it comes to boobs, big or small, I love them. That should be a Hallmark card or T-shirt. Let's play a game. We're going to play some super passwords. That's how super password works. Since there's 3 players, usually you play teams of 2 of 2. I will play fair and honest, and I will give a clue to one of the 5 passwords. Now, each one of these 5 passwords are clues to the super password. Whoever gets the super password right is the winner of that round. Pretty simple. And let me get to... All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a famous figure. Here we go. That is how I can start it up. You know, person, place, or thing. Famous figure. What?
Is it Abraham Lincoln?
Would you be... yeah, you look like his retarded son. All right.
That's fine. I don't have a beard, so there you go.
If you wore a top hat, oh my god, you look more like the fucking Planters peanut. Here we go.
Well, if I look like the Planters peanut, someone's getting a kick in the nuts. So.
God, I knew he was gonna make a fucking nut pun. I knew it. Here we go. Oh my god. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. I love that radio thing. Here we go. Here's clue number 1 for the first password. Short.
Tiny.
Short, huh?
That's the first clue for the first password.
Tiny. Small.
Okay.
Small.
Second clue. Height.
Length.
Midget.
Good guess.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. The first clue was an antonym. Here comes clue number 3. Giant.
Big.
Hunter Hughes says wee man.
So hold on. It's the answer for these are like famous people.
No, these are these 5 passwords are clues for the super password.
Long. I don't know.
Okay. By default, I have to give out because I can only give out 3 clues. The password was tall.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Password number 2. Here we go. Northern.
Southern.
Ding, that is correct. Here we go. Now, Gary, he has the chance to go for the super password. The first clue was tall. The second one was Southern. Any idea what the super password is?
Is it John Wayne?
Is it John Wayne? No. You have
That's a good guess. I mean, you said it's a historical figure and he's Southern.
I said it was a famous figure.
Yeah, John Wayne's a famous figure.
But it's not the super password.
But it should be the super password. He's Southern, isn't he?
The man was Genghis Khan.
Yeah, it was actually.
He was such a good
Genghis. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay, here we go. Password number 3. Here's the first clue. Misbehavior.
Naughty.
Ooh, that's my favorite word.
Oh my god! God damn it!
I'm sorry, I knew that going in.
And yes, folks, you can play in the live chat. Absolutely.
My favorite word.
Oh my god. No other guesses?
Bad.
Wait, say that again, Tyler.
I was just like, I don't even know how to top that one.
Okay. Okay. Next clue. Misconduct.
Rebel.
Misbehavior.
Close.
My wiener's sticking out.
Mischief.
What'd you say, Tyler?
I said mischief.
Ding! That is correct. Very good. Here we go. Now you're actually I can type it. Okay, you had tall, southern, and mischief. Any idea what the super password is? It's a famous figure.
Clint Eastwood.
It isn't Clint Eastwood. Get off my damn lawn. No, it is not. Okay. Password a number 4. Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Clint was not so.
Okay. First clue. Animation.
Cartoon.
Ding! That is correct. Holy shit. And I wanted Gary to lose. God damn it. You have tall, southern, mischief, and cartoon. Any idea what the super password is?
Is it Walt Disney?
Is it Walt Disney? No, it isn't. Password number 5. Walt Disney.
Amazing.
Okay, here we go. First clue. Chicken.
Little.
That was actually pretty funny.
Cock.
Nuggets.
Wow.
I mean, it's hanging out right now, so there you go.
Chicken breast.
Hey, that's my favorite part of the chicken. Chicken run. Clue number 2. Crow.
Bird.
You say cock, someone said Julio Gomez.
Bird.
Okay.
Oh.
Avian.
Password number 3. Red.
Wine.
Rooster.
That is correct. So, hold on.
Now the password.
Here we go. You have tall, southern, mischief, cartoon, and rooster. What's the super password?
Oh, Foghorn Leghorn.
Ding! That is correct. No, I say, pay attention to me, son. He's my favorite fucking Looney Tune. I love him.
Oh, for sure.
My favorite is when he goes to the dog and he lifts up his hand and he smacks the shit out of him with a 2x4.
Man.
A woman who loves cock is a woman to my heart. Yeah, chicken's delicious. Okay.
I agree.
I could do okay. Do you want me to do? I can do a game, a place, or another figure. Which one would you choose?
Video game.
Video game. Okay, it's a game. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Is the game Twister?
God, not the Twister you're thinking of.
I like Naked Twister.
Shut the fuck up. Chrissy's like, I love rooster. Yeah, hey, it's a rooster. Yeah, I pronounced that word wrong. Fucking rooster. Okay.
On Naked Twister.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Different position.
Clue number. Shut the fuck up. Clue number. Be quiet. Drive me nuts. Clue number 1. Employer.
Job.
What did Gary say?
Work.
Nope.
I said job.
Business.
Boss.
Boss.
Ding! I will accept that. Boss or bosses. Very good. So the first clue is bosses. Any idea what the super password is?
Bruce
Big boss.
What did you say, Tyler?
What did you say?
What did you say, Tyler? Oh, not Tyler. Shane.
I said big boss.
This ain't that Low.
Big boss.
I said Bruce Springsteen.
Metal Gear.
No, Bruce. Is it Metal Gear? Snake! No, it's not. Okay. I played all the Metal Gear games. 2 and 4 is the worst one. My favorite is the third one. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Here comes clue number 2. All right, what the fuck?
Nasty boy.
God, you're gonna make my head explode. You ever seen Scanners? Here we go.
Yeah, we're like.
It's pretty cool how they did that special makeup effect. They took a shotgun.
That blasted.
Yeah, they took. That's why you hear that explosion, because they took a big shotgun and blasted the back of that dummy's head. It was pretty effective. Here we go. Clue number 1: examine.
Study.
Refer.
I said study.
God damn it, Tyler. That's not a snake.
Oh boy.
What was the
examine.
Examine. Orally. Oral exam.
Okay, password number 2. You had to examine. Discover.
Channel.
Discovery Channel. Yeah, I saw Gary on the Animal Planet. He was with his fucking hippos.
Speaking of hippos.
Oh no.
Sound like a door creaking.
Are you going to the Count's room? Okay, so you had examine and discover. Nothing.
I have
Okay, clue number 3. Seek.
Find.
Search.
Look.
Nothing, Gary. This is the final clue until I have to move on to the next one.
Destroy.
I said studying originally.
The password for number 2 is explore.
Dora.
I'm not exploring that area. It's fucking radiation symbols all over.
I was gonna say no one wants to play Cave Explorer.
There's no gold in there. Okay, here we go. The passwords were bosses and explore. Actually, I should type. You want me to type that into the private chat? I can do that.
That's fine.
You know, and wait, explore. Oh, did I spell it right? I think I did. Okay, password number 3. Here we go. Earth.
Planet.
Win.
Oh, Gary got it first.
Damn it.
So you have bosses, explore, and planet. Any idea what the super password is?
Is it Uncharted?
Is it Uncharted? Nope.
I mean, made a good guess.
Oh no, disappointment.
Yep. Chloe's ass is going by. Oh, what happened to Tyler?
I'm here still.
Hey, Tyler.
I clicked the wrong button. Leave me.
Oh. I was like, now you look like you're in the witness protection program. Okay, there we go.
Flip and cat on accident. I have big fingers.
It was the night of June 17th. Here we go. Number 4. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, here we go. Intellect.
Intelligence.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Is it Galaxy? Galaxy?
Big brain.
Big brain, 200 IQ
brain.
players.
He said brain. I will count it. So you have bosses, explore, planet, and brain. Do you know what the super password is?
Is it Mass Effect?
Is it Mass Effect? No, it's not. That was a good guess, though.
Yeah, I was
Mass
gonna
Effect
say
2.
that. I would have guessed that too, actually.
Mass Effect 3, if I would one of the clues was ending, it would have been Mass Effect 3. Okay. This is the final clue. This should be the one that sums it all. Here we go. Ready? Male.
Box.
Antagonist.
What male are you talking about? Which male?
Mailman.
There's MALE, then there is male.
You like to check mail on your internet. I don't mean your mailbox.
You got mail.
Okay, second clue. Woman.
Tranny.
Excuse me?
You're looking at the wrong direction.
What the fuck, Gary?
I'm over here, not over there.
Okay, male. And then I said woman. Third clue. Lady.
Lady.
Ladies.
Female.
Ding! That is correct.
Okay, I know it.
Hold up.
I know.
Gary's gonna
yeah.
explore, planet, brain, and female.
Game Super Metroid.
Ding! That is correct.
Yeah.
I win!
Well, that's not the Sally Ray.
Win!
Yeah, because it makes sense because he is a clue. Okay. I guess we could do one more, maybe.
If we have time for it, sure.
Okay, one more. Okay, I got a couple of places. I got a couple of figures. One of them is an entertainment thingamajig. I can't say what it is because it might give it away too much.
Let's do a place.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay, I got it. Okay, you ready?
No.
Yes.
God damn it. First clue. Alcohol.
Beer.
Drugs.
Drugs, good.
Alcohol.
I just the clue just came out.
Oh.
Wow.
God damn it.
That is not an acceptable answer.
Rum.
Yeah.
Liquor.
Gin.
Okay, second clue. Distillery.
Brewery.
Brew.
What, Gary?
Nothing. I didn't say a word.
Mm-hmm. Okay, third clue. Whiskey.
Bottle.
Oh, I thought Gary was going to say it.
Risky River. Take my mind. Jack Daniels.
Wine.
I really thought brewery was it.
A brew.
Alcohol, distillery, and whiskey.
Beverage.
The first password is bourbon.
Oh.
Oh my god! Why the fuck?
Hey, Gary, say bourbon.
Boybin.
Oh.
People just
Okay.
really laughing at me.
Here we go. Next clue. Witchcraft.
Which?
We're not talking about the A24 film.
There you go. There's a name that we can call Lisa here. Call her Captain Morgan. There you go. For because of the liquor.
Captain Morgan. Does she have a pirate outfit and does that pose?
Oh, call her Captain Morgan. It'd be pretty funny.
First clue is witchcraft. Nothing.
A bitch. I don't know.
That was a horrible guess. You should feel ashamed of yourself.
Who? Amber Heard? Yes, she is.
So is Mia Khalifa.
No, well, Amber Heard's on a whole different level. Okay, second clue. Doll.
Voodoo.
Terrifying.
That's correct.
Oh, okay. That was good.
So you have bourbon and bourbon, Gary. Bourbon and voodoo.
I think I know where this is.
Bourbon and voodoo. Oh, fuck. Fucking voodoo. Any idea what the super password is?
Is it New Orleans?
That is correct.
That was great.
Very nice.
The other clues were jazz, dome.
You like
dome.
jazz?
Yeah. And the last one, it was good between Mardi Gras or beads. And not anal beads, Gary.
I hope they don't use anal beads in New Orleans.
They probably do.
Oh, if you throw them, it'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get my Clorox, Lysol. Okay, that was fun. Wow, that one went so quickly. You want me to move on to the next topic, or you want?
Let's do. You know what? For time's sake, the worst Raw segment.
Here we go. I did a lot of research. I did a lot of research all over the net. Yes. And Daniel Bryan, he's in one of these, but it wasn't his fault, by the way. He hated this. You will get to that. And these are all in alphabetical order. I do have my number one. I'm going to save that for actually, I have two of them that are my number one.
A tie for number one.
Close. Okay, here we go. These are the worst Raw moments or segments of all time. Starting off with, and you can chime in with your commentary because that makes it better. The anonymous Raw general manager.
Yeah, fucking Hornswoggle. That was pretty bad.
Not just that, but may I have your attention, please? Fucking Michael Cole coming on every time. That guy's that dildo smuggler. I can't. I fucking hate Michael Cole. God damn.
Every time when he's like, it's boss time.
Here comes the big dog. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Cole. Pulse.
Big
Pole greaser. That's what I like to call him. Okay, next one. Oh, yeah. You all agree with this one. The Bailey segment, This Is Your Life. This is with
pathetic.
Oh my, this is with Bailey and Alexa Bliss. I think that was her name. Yeah. By the way, she's like one of the hottest chicks ever. I had to say that. And she's got a nice butt. But this segment alone was just garbage. That sounded like Buffalo Bill. Yeah, Michael Pole Greaser. That's what I called him. Next one. The Big Boss Man and Al Snow dog segment.
Big Boss.
Oh, yeah.
The Big Boss Man captured Al Snow's dog and made a meal out of it and made Al Snow eat it.
Jesus, what the fuck?
And that led to one of the worst. Yeah, and that led to one of the worst matches ever, the Kennel from Hell. Next one, Choppy your pee-pee.
Excuse me?
Gary knows what I'm talking about. Gary, what are you doing?
I was sending you a personal text. Uh-oh. Squeaker.
You're a squeaker.
Just like your rubber duckies. Yes, this is when Val Venus got captured by this Asian group. And because Val Venus had that porn star gimmick, and he slept with that really hot Asian chick that they all knew, and they weren't happy. So they had him hanging, butt naked, and he has a samurai sword. He's going choppy your pee pee, and he goes up, and it goes black. You just hear the audio. That's
I
it.
thought that segment was so goddamn pathetic and offensive to the Japanese race.
It was pretty dumb. Saving Ryan's privates. I love Val Venus' gimmick. It was really funny.
Wow.
Next one, June 25th, 2007, the Chris Benoit tribute episode,
Yeah.
where no more than 24 hours later, or like halfway or 3/4 through the show, it was revealed what happened. And oh boy, did it make them look like a complete ass. And they never brought up Benoit. He's like erased from the books. And when during the Royal Rumble, only 2 people has made it from number 1 and gone all the way. One of them is Shawn Michaels. They don't mention Chris Benoit.
Yeah, they don't talk. He's not on. They try to like erase him, I think, from everything on WWE. Network
Yep.
As well.
Jesus.
I remember back then too. I remember because it was Vince McMahon blew up. and then the night
We
after,
will get to that.
The Congo booth.
Maybe remember Scott Tenorman? It's South Park. Okay, speaking of Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan's secret affair with therapist Megan Miller, August 11th, 2014.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
This is where he had this feud with the Authority, and Stephanie McMahon brought out his therapist Megan Miller and admit that she had an affair. This segment was stupid. This was to build up Stephanie, to build up the heat between Brie Bella and Stephanie, because they were in a feud too. And then Daniel Bryan came out. He called the storyline absolutely stupid, and it had nothing to do with the story, and he was right. It was fucking dumb. Next one. Oh my God. This is the worst match I have ever seen on Monday Night Raw. Fake Trump versus fake Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
I want to watch.
This is one of the worst fucking matches in WWE history, folks.
I want to watch professional wrestling. I want to watch professional wrestling. That fucking jokes.
This was so bad. Like, the majority of the crowd were booing. They were chanting boring. Vince McMahon thought this was clever. It was. It was stupid. Next one, July 15, 2013. Fandango interrupts Cena and Orton's segment and wants a title match. And the way he's acting was fucking retarded.
I'm sorry. Forget about Fandango.
He was awesome in NXT before he became Fandango.
Yes, I mean, I forget about him being Fandango.
Next one, Gallows and Anderson playing as doctors on the New Day's balls.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
It was stupid.
The New Day.
Next one, oh my God. Hornswoggle was revealed as the anonymous Raw general manager.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't fucking stand. The only time I liked Hornswoggle was he was in that Wii LC match.
I liked him when he was a little bastard.
Oh, God. Next one, Hugh Jackman confronted by Magneto. Hugh Jackman was in the ring with, I think it was The Miz. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then here comes Damien. Oh, shit. What's his name, Gary?
Who, Damien Sandow?
Damien Sandow dressed up as Magneto, and they're having a force-off.
Fucking
stupid. And it was really Hugh Jackman, too.
Huge Jackman.
Yep. His finishing maneuver is the jackhammer. Next. God damn it. Oh, 2009. Jeremy Piven and Ken Jeong as the guest hosts, general managers of Raw. That was so bad. Next one. Okay, this I might have to put in my top 5 of all time. The Jerry Springer segment involving the Bella Twins.
What?
Jerry Springer. No joke.
Bella.
And they had the Bella Twins. I wish you died in the womb. And then 2 weeks later, they're happy together. Continuity.
They're like both at the same time, aren't they?
Yes. and they were born, I think, the day after my birthday, which is ironic. Next one. This was just mean-spirited and it was like a big fuck you from Vince McMahon. Jim Ross's colon surgery.
Yeah, forgot about it.
Where Jim Ross actually had a serious illness going on, and Vince McMahon mocked it to where he was playing as doctors and they're pulling shit out of his ass. It was stupid. Next one, John Cena versus Michael Pole Greaser with barbecue sauce.
Well, I mean, that is one way to grease a pole.
Yeah.
And then throw them on the grill and they'll never pull them out. Bella Twins are both knocked up now. Yeah, one of them wasn't done by John Cena.
See him, it's okay.
Next one, John Laurinaitis becomes the Raw general manager.
I hated John Laurinaitis.
John Laurinaitis was he's a cocksucker. Not only in the ring, but out of the ring as well.
You know, it's funny that we're talking about Raw because I'm looking at my fucking YouTube notifications and the Wrestling with the Regrets literally.
Oh, Brian Zane?
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
I like some of Brian Zane's stuff. I don't like it when he reviews the recent update. He could be such a fucking mark. It's unbelievable. But
I like the WWE movies.
See no evil. Jesus H. And speaking of Kane and the Lita storyline where he gets her pregnant, marries her, and ends up having the miscarriage because of Gene Snitsky. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
And then he takes a fucking mannequin baby and he fucking punts it into the crowd.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though it was so fucking bad, as a sick fuck, you couldn't help but laugh.
Dude, it was just it was. Oh my god!
It was just funny. Why? Because of the context
and the wedding segment. That was just as bad. Next one. Okay, Kathy Lee and Hada. I don't know if you don't know who they are. They're these two women who do a morning show. They did their similar gag on a big long segment. It was 15, 20 minutes long. It was stupid. Okay. This one is one of my picks for the worst segment of all time. Katie Vick.
Yeah, that one was horrible.
Shane, do you know about this?
No, I'm not familiar with a lot of these things.
Okay. They revealed that Kane did something very bad to a woman named Katie Vick. And what they did is they did a dramatization of Triple H dressed up as Kane. And he's in a funeral home with Katie Vick in the casket.
Yeah, that was.
They actually did this in I'm not joking. And then he starts fucking the corpse to where he screws her brains out. I'm not. And you know what? During the segments, Vince McMahon was yeah, harder, faster. Directing it, and they were so loud to where the funeral director's shh, you need to calm it down because we're actually doing a legit service on the next room.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I am not joking.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's really got a fucked up mind.
He does. Dude,
well, yeah, I've noticed.
He wanted to do a segment because at the time when Stephanie McMahon was pregnant with her first child, he wanted to do a segment to where he was the father.
What the fuck?
I'm not joking.
Yeah,
I remember back.
He is a very disturbed individual.
I'm gonna say this right now, folks. I'm gonna be all fucking serious, no laughing, no gags or anything. I will make a joke about a lot of things. I'll even say, sometimes I'll ancestry's wrong just to make a little pun. But in reality, folks, I don't touch that shit worth of nothing. I don't make any fucking jokes that involve ancestry. Why? Because it is a topic that just curdles my mind, and I don't find humorous at all. Unless it's okay. The fat boy and his mother, that's different. That's a different joke.
Oh yeah, I'm always
bullshit. I'm talking about as a general statement. I don't make a joke about ancestry. Why? Because I'm gonna bring up a life story. at my old job. I used to work with. There was these two Asians. I thought the girl was a cute Asian girl. Thought she was adorable, but the guy she was with, she was dating her. She was in a relationship with her own brother. For Christ's sakes. And ever since then, I don't touch it. I don't joke it or nothing because ancestry is just something that no, I don't fucking joke about that at all because it's not funny. That's all I gotta say. Ancestry's wrong. Don't do it unless if you're fucked up. Trust me.
Yeah.
I got nothing more to do. You know, I gotta look at this. I got this dinner tonight from Red Lobster. I went to Red Lobster I got Red Lobster for dinner from DoorDash.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want some?
Hell yeah.
No.
I only want biscuits though.
I got some biscuits.
Enough. No more needs to come back. You know what?
Biscuits.
Oh my god. Here's the thing. Some of Vince McMahon's matches are really fun to watch. Like his match with Stone Cold in the cage. His match against Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 19 was so much fun. His match with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania was fucking hilarious.
Vince McMahon's still jacked, so I mean he could still.
Yeah, but he's. Have you ever seen what his face looks like? It looks like a fucking leather jacket. He's
really not a good-looking guy at all.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's jacked at his age, and he went through a steroid scandal.
He's aged like moldy cheese in a jar.
Dude, he looks so bad that Paul Heyman looks better than him. That fucking walrus. Here we go. Next one. Oh, LeVar Ball and the Ball Brothers were on Miz TV. I fucking hate LeVar Ball. This guy is a goddamn clown. He's so stupid. He's retarded. I don't get it. I don't get what's the appeal of him. Okay, next one. Mae Young giving birth to a hand.
Excuse me?
Like Mark Henry. Okay, there's a story where Mark Henry was in a relation. This is starting out here. Was in a relationship with Mae Young, this older woman, and she felt like she was giving birth, and they end up pulling out a fucking hand. I'm not joking. Yeah, I'm moving on. Okay, I looked this guy up. I wasn't too familiar with this guy. Mike Adamle. Do you remember him?
No.
Yeah, I just move on. Oh, Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey promo, November 26, 2018. This was fucking cringe. Next one. Speaking of cringe, Roman Reigns tater tots towards Sheamus. Yeah, and you know who Roman during his run, you know, when he was on the mic? Who wrote his scripts? Vince McMahon.
Of course it did.
Yeah, no, he personally did. Yeah. Speaking of Roman Reigns tells the story to the Big Show about Jack and the Beanstalk. Stupid.
What the fuck?
Not joking. Oh, I feel bad for Matt Bloom. If you don't know who Matt Bloom was, he was Prince Albert, and he came back as Tensai, which he was really big in Japan.
He was originally A-Train.
He was A-Train too as well. Tensai versus Brody Clay in a dance-off while Tensai was wearing lingerie.
My God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Moving on. I feel bad for Matt Bloom because he's so much better. Next one, The Outsiders return. Fake Diesel and fake Razor Ramon. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Next one, the McMahons promoting change. This was at the end of 2018 when they all came out. Stephanie, Shane, Vince, and Triple H.
Hello.
And they're all saying, you know what? The fans were right. We're gonna change for the better.
It was actually a fucking mockery.
Was that a fucking lie? Because 2019 is the worst year they've ever had.
Yeah, and just like I said, it was all that segment was just a mockery to the fan.
It was fucking bullshit. Yeah. They fucking hate the fans. The Three Stooges guest appearance. Oh my God.
Don't remind me of that.
Yeah, promoting the Peter Farrelly movie. Oh my God.
fucking bad.
That was a 10-minute segment that was just garbage. This is the other one that I said was the worst segment of all time. And this went on for over 20 fucking minutes with no commercial.
Is it Bobby Lashley?
The wedding of Lana and Bobby Lashley.
Oh my
Good
god.
old Lana, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, let's take Sonya Deville's idea, steal it from her, and put it on a returning Liv Morgan and ruin her career, fucking bury her with this goddamn segment.
By the way, the women's Royal Rumble match, majority of all of them were blondes.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, because Sonya Deville, like, she's an open, she's been open about her, because she's a lesbian, but she's a fucking badass. Like, she's a mixed martial artist and a fighter, and she's really close friends with Mandy Rose, who's this beautiful blonde bombshell. Yeah. And Sonya wanted to do a natural lesbian storyline with Mandy Rose, and it could work because they are talented enough to do that. But no, they steal her idea and they give it to Liv Morgan towards Lana. It was fucking bullshit.
This whole deal between Mandy Rose and Otis, can you just imagine that whole story twist when Sonya Deville is the actual partner for Mandy Rose and Otis gets crushed?
Dude, it's gonna be on Valentine's. It's gonna be on Valentine's Day. Otis is gonna get his heart broken.
Yeah,
I love Otis, man. That guy is awesome. And if you see his Twitter, he's a fucking powerhouse. Like at the gym.
Well, he's a big boy, dude.
That's all I think of Otis.
Otis is, dude. The reason why that storyline is good is because he's like the guy, he's like, the average, he looks like the average blue collar type guy. He's funny. He's got character. He's a loving guy, and you want him to get that beautiful hot chick for his personality, and we can relate to that. That's why we like it. Hey, Rusev, real emotion. Fuck off. Next one, Vince's illegitimate son. This is interesting because originally this was going to go, the illegitimate son was actually going to be Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, but after all deal with him and Randy Orton.
Yeah, but no, he gave Randy Orton a back suplex, and Randy Orton had a bitch about it, and he got him fired. And Mr. Kennedy was going to get this huge push and everything, but nope, it went to fucking Hornswoggle.
Mr.
And he was a good talent, but no, he got fired because of Randy Orton's bullshit.
Mr. Kennedy was one of my favorite wrestlers, and when he was around, I was a fan of him. He had character. He was his own natural gimmick, and he had all the charisma in terms of the ring presence, character. He was everything, and I thought he was absolutely funny.
Okay.
He went to Mr. Anderson, right?
Okay, let's go over some of Vince McMahon's worst segments, shall we?
Yeah.
Vince McMahon forces Trish Stratus to strip and act and bark like a dog.
Oh God.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and listen to this. When Vince's wife Linda was running for state, 10 years later, the same clip showed up on ABC during the time where his wife was running for Senate. And you know what happened? It cost Vince McMahon $100 million to have the video removed from the internet.
Wow.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, and Trish Stratus is like one of the most beloved and badass and beautiful women's wrestlers of all time. So,
by the way, just again, it involved blondes.
Yeah, but Trish Stratus is fucking talented.
Again, like I said, the Vince McMahon agenda.
Well, she's not a blonde anymore, but she's still looking fine as ever. Okay, Tyler, you mentioned this earlier. Vince McMahon's limo goes boom boom.
Oh my God!
Slams the door, blows up.
What's wrong, Gary?
Boom.
It goes boom boom. Fuck. This took place a couple weeks before the Chris Benoit incident. Now, June 11, 2007, Raw ended with a distraught Vince McMahon walking into a limbo. What happened next? His fucking limbo explodes like a Michael Bay movie. And the original plan was to tie it with the illegitimate son storyline with Mr. Kennedy, and saying that it was Linda who set up the explosion. Vince would have a video will that would leave the company to his illegitimate son, Mr. Kennedy. But that storyline ended with Chris Benoit and the situation with that.
You know, that whole idea alone actually sounded interesting.
No, it's a great idea. It was just the bad timing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on. Yes, how can I help you? Yeah, you're interrupting me when I'm trying to do something important on the show. What do you mean you don't care? This is wasting time and money and valuable interest.
You're not even getting paid for this.
She's like, oh yeah, bullshit. All right, hold on, I'll give you here. Okay. I love messing with her. Whoa. Okay. Vince McMahon talking to John Cena, and he says the N-word with Booker T in the background.
Ooh.
This is where John Cena was the Doctor of Thugonomics gimmick, and then Vince McMahon's like, hey, keep it up, my ninja. Except he didn't say ninja. And then Booker T's like, tell me he didn't just say that. It's like, yeah, it's okay for Vince McMahon to say it, but when Hulk Hogan says it, oh, that's blacklist him. Great job, Vince McMahon. Oh, and yeah, and whatever happened to Titus O'Neil during that segment? He was just trying to be a gentleman by letting the ladies go first. That's why he held you back, bitch ass. Next one. Vince McMahon tells Bret Hart, you deserve to be screwed. January 4th, 2010.
Jesus.
Yeah. And the last one, this was during a feud with Shawn Michaels where he became a born-again Christian. Vince McMahon versus God.
Okay, that's something even I know.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
that whole thing was fucking bonkers.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. I'm just like, really? Yeah, I did a lot of research. I remember. I did a lot of research going over as many as I can find. So there you have it. I am done talking. I know I have many other projects, but you know what? The rest is up to Shane. I'm going to sit back, relax, and enjoy some story time with Shane O'Mac Pit Daddy.
Story time. I want to go to bed.
Shut up.
I want to go to bed.
You're not going to bed. Fuck off.
Yeah, bed sounds really good. So I'll
my God, Shane! Why?
What? I'm tired too.
But don't take Gary's side.
I only got 3 hours of sleep, dude.
Whose fault is that?
Not mine.
Oh, sure.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
I couldn't sleep for personal reasons, dude.
Okay.
Legitimate personal reasons. Involve fucking. Well, I'm not gonna say a lie, but you should know.
I'll fuck you harder next time so you get a good night's sleep. Tyler. Hey, Tyler. Tyler's holding your butt plug, Gary.
Fertility idol.
Well, at least my butt plug is worth something. Because Lucas's BB-8's fucking pathetic.
Best and worst of 2003. I'll say that for next week. Go ahead,
Shadow.
All right. So, as you all know, I have usually some pretty good stories when it comes to my work. Yeah, I've had a lot of places where I've worked. However, the last job I had probably had more frequent nonsense happen. However, this job still doesn't have without its nonsense as well.
Oh, nonsense is an understatement.
So, I think last time I said I was going to tell the story about the Uber driver who tried to screw me over. All right, so...
What does she look like?
No,
Did she have to wipe the back seat with Lysol?
I only wish it was that simple. I really wish it was that simple.
Was it tax-free? Okay, go ahead. I'm going to shut up.
So, anyhow, for those who are unaware about what I do, I work security in a gated community, and it is what it is. It's a job. So, I think this happened about probably... God, was it? I knew it was a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, it might have been like a year ago. Holy shit, time flies.
Oh.
So anyways, it's like how most usual nights go for me. It's pretty quiet for a while. Nothing really going on. And I believe since it was a well, what was it? It was a if it was an Uber driver, it was probably during the weekend. So, you know, weekends people go out and do some things. Usually it's to get really fucking shit canned and all that good stuff. So I had an Uber.
People just coming in and out nonstop, had to deal with people's shit and probably partying, and that leads them to not being sober and makes things even much worse than it already is.
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
yeah, so that's usually the deal. So I had an Uber come in, and he was telling me where he was supposed to go, and he was like, yeah, I got this passenger in the back. He's a resident. And I'm looking at the guy, and he looks like he is one beer away from blackout. This man is gone. So I'm like, all right, sure. So what I tried to do is I get the driver's license of the Uber driver. However, I already know full well that he's not going to show up on the list.
Obviously, if it was an Uber driver, I'm surprised he was able to afford him with all the Michelob Ultra and Bud Light he drank.
So I go out and I said, all right, I'll tell you what, if you can do me a favor, see if you can get the guy's driver's license. And he's like, and because the thing is, he's not on the list. I don't know who this guy is.
Right.
I don't know who this fucking schmuck is. So yeah, so I asked him if you could do that, and he's like, I guess I could try. Can't you just let us in? I'm like, no, that's not how it works. So so he tries to go, and he's like, hey buddy, can you give me your driver's license? And he's just out there, man. He's in a whole nother fucking planet.
Ask Chris Jericho if he's on the list.
I have a feeling that's probably related to something, but I'm not sure what. But anyhow, so guy's just completely, utterly fucking smashed on the other end, and I'm just like, all right, this is going great.
Oh god.
So Uber driver starts to get kind of irritated with me. He's like, "Can you just let us in? He's a resident." I'm like, "I don't know who he is, so I can't just let him in."
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it doesn't work, and he's getting kind of irritated with me, and I'm like, you know, whatever. It's not like I really care what this guy thinks. This is my job we're talking about. He's not gonna pay my bills. So I went ahead and said, you know, I'm sorry I can't let you in. And so he's like, dude, I gotta go. Like, I can't just sit here with this guy in the back. And I'm like, I understand that, but unfortunately, it seems that your passenger didn't have a lot of hindsight because now he's put you in this situation. So, well, of course, a lot of people don't have hindsight. Hindsight's 20/20, but yeah. So basically, what ended up happening, to kind of shorten this down a little bit, because I got another one to tell.
God damn.
So I had to take care of somebody from behind, and he was telling me, I'm just going to leave him here. And I said, sir, you are absolutely not going to do that. And he's like, I have to. I got to go. And I'm like, I understand that, but can't you just get the guy's driver's license? Just anything. Help me out here. Help me help you. And he's like, no, I'm taking him out of my car. That's it. And so I'm taking care.
I can understand from his position that he doesn't want to touch the guy in the water, but you know, then again, you're on camera and you're asking him that's therefore to see if he can get in or not. So it's just
so I'm taking care of the person from behind. He drags the guy out, literally drags him out of the car, and just puts him down like a big fat fucking baby out in front of my from my door, in the way of where I need to move. So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh my god.
He's sitting there right in front, almost completely unresponsive, almost like he's catatonic. It's fucking crazy. Just laying there in front of the doorway. I can't even close the door now. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? So
yeah, he had one tonics too many.
Yeah, so he as the Uber driver drove off, he gave me this dirty look and he said, you should just let us in. I'm like, uh-huh.
That's not how it fucking works, man.
Uh-huh. So Oh, that's not the end of the story, though.
Oh, Gary.
Oh my god.
Gary, you sound like a fucking siren.
Seriously.
A fire alarm.
So, with that said, I now have this drunk guy in front of my doorway, and I have no idea what to do with him. And he is just, he's out there, man. He is Dunyan rings. So I'm trying to think what to do, and I get my coworker coming by, and I said, "Hey, man, I got this situation here. Some dickhead Uber driver just dropped him off here, and I have no idea what to do with him." And he's like, "All right, well, I'll come by and see what I can do." And so I still had luckily I still had the address up from earlier, because what I usually do, and this is just my force of habit on the system, is I open up another tab. And if you know me, that's pretty obvious. I have like 50 tabs up on like
50 fucking if I had like maybe a third of that, my PC would explode.
Hey, well, then again, I put $1,000 into my PC, so I should be able to do this. Although
that's not PC.
Wait, what? I have a feeling that there was something in here that I.
He goes, "You said you put $1,000 into your PC." I'm like, Shane, that's not PC.
I don't get it.
I know. No, fuck it.
But okay, maybe it's just because I'm tired or something. I don't.
Probably is.
Well, anyways, so I had the address up, and he was asking me, he's like, "Okay, where's this guy going?" And I told him, and I was like, "All right, well, try calling him again." And I was like, "All right, well," because the thing is, he's not on the list, and I was trying to call him. I forgot one little detail. I tried calling, and no one was answering. That's why I didn't let him in.
Of course, they don't answer.
Yeah, so it gets better though. So he's like, "Try calling again." So okay, sure. So I tried the first number, and I put the phone up to my ear, and I start hearing ringing. I was like, "What the fuck?" The guy out in the front lazily gets into his back pocket and pulls out the phone. He's like, "Hello." So I just looked at my coworker. I'm like, oh, I guess he is a resident. And so my coworker's like, "Okay, I'll bring him back home." So, he's like, "Okay, come on, buddy, let's get in the car, let's go."
Oh my god!
And to end the story off, he was saying, when he came back, and he's like, "I'm so glad I got him out in the time I did, because as soon as I got out, he started puking everywhere." I was like, "Oh my god! Imagine if that guy was puking in the car." Oh god!
Oh no! Oh, that reminds me of that scene in Blockers, except that scene was funny.
So, the other story that I have is about this time I had a kid dropped off at my in front of the gate at like 12:30 in the morning.
You are the father.
Oh, fuck off! This was pretty shitty. So, another night, as per usual, was doing my own thing. The car comes up, and it's this Hispanic family. I'm like, okay. So, I was like, "Where are you heading off to?" "Oh, we're going to such and such," but it was like really broken English, right? But God bless them, they're trying.
Was it in Montana?
I only wish. Because that probably would have gave me a little reprieve. So anyhow, I was like, saying, "So what you here for?" And they're like, "Oh, Uber. We are Uber." I'm like, "Okay." "Okay, sure." What? What are you cracking up about?
He's like, "Hello, I am Uber."
I'm not trying to be an asshole. That's literally how they were talking.
But still, it doesn't. Remember, I'm the guy who, no joke, I'm the guy who sat in his car, and because I got out of Walmart because I had to get some things, and when I was thinking of him, Shane, thinking of Emperor Palpatine's like, "I need to get some soothing cocoa butter." I just start fucking busting out laughing in the fucking car, in the parking lot, and there's a guy with a car, pushing. He just looks at me like, "What the fuck is this?" I was just sitting there laughing.
Speaking of that, Shane, Did I tell you when I went shopping once, I was laughing at the cans of peas?
Oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah, you remember that story that I dreamt?
Yeah, I was gonna say, for those who are unaware of that, that's an inside joke. Because of fucking Gary and his weird ass dreams.
Yeah, I had a fucking dream that Shannon was going shopping for cans of peas. Why?
Oh my god.
I thought it was so fucking funny.
What? No, nothing's funnier than the stereotypical Asian asking from the South Park. Oh no! Here comes the cuttlefish. Go ahead, Shane.
Casual racism. All right,
but the way they do it is funny. I don't know.
Right, yeah, no, I'm taking the piss here. But anyhow, so Hispanic family says they're an Uber. I'm like, all right, sure. I go look through the list. They're not on there, like as per usual, because no one calls in their shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll handle it. So I call up and I said, yeah, I have an Uber at the gate for you. And he's like, I didn't call an Uber. And I was like, oh, well, they might have the wrong address then, which is pretty common. This is why I'm a little irritated when people don't call in their shit. So I told them, I hung up. I told them, like, hey, it seems that they didn't call in an Uber. You might have the wrong address. And they're like, oh, well, this address? So I was like, yeah, that's the one that you gave me, but they're saying they didn't call in an Uber. And so they were like, you call? I'm like, yeah, I did call. And they said they didn't want an Uber. They didn't call in one. No, you call? Yes, I just did. And so...
You call for Uber.
So... the situation starts to get a little more...
That was me, Gary, that did that.
The situation starts to get a little more weird.
Yeah.
It takes a turn for the fucky, because at this point, what I gathered from what they were trying to tell me is that they were trying to drop some kids off.
Channel Max Daycare.
Oh, fuck that. Should not be leaving your kids with me.
I got enough. You got enough to worry about.
Yeah, seriously. You guys are the equivalent of kids that I fucking take care of. So, so at this point,
you can start a family.
Who's the mommy?
I'd like to commit Sudoku.
I'm fucking crying right now.
So the situation starts to get a little weird because at this point they're about to take the kid out of the car, and I'm like, well, what are you doing? And essentially they leave this kid out in front, and she couldn't be no more than 12, and she's speaking Spanish to me. I'm like,
can you imagine she comes out and sees that mask that Tyler's wearing?
Wait, what?
Can you imagine that little 12-year-old girl who's speaking Spanish, she comes out and sees that mask that Tyler's wearing right now?
What?
You don't see the mask that Tyler was wearing?
Oh, the mask that Tyler's wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's that mask from Happy Death Day.
Yeah. Sweet bastard. That'd be horrifying.
That'd make that girl go back in her car and take off.
Oh, seriously. So she's like looking at me all like innocent and everything, and she has no idea what the fuck's happening. And so the Hispanic family starts driving off, starts waving like everything's fucking okay, and I start running after him like a madman. I said, oh, no, you are not leaving this fucking kid with me.
The little girl's like, hola, Shane, Uber.
Lo siento.
Santos.
No, Lo siento. That does look like the killer from Happy Death Day. Holy shit.
Yeah, so this poor fucking kid is just stranded here, but then I chase the car down, and they stop, and the husband gets out from the passenger side seat, and he comes like walking up to me, mean mugging it the entire time in a very aggressive manner, and he starts yelling at me, you call. I start yelling back. I said, I did call, you idiot.
Oh my god.
So I told him, take your kid, wait right here, give me 1 second. I was getting fucking angry. I was getting real heated.
You call for Uber.
So what I did is I called back and I said, hi. And I said, hey, it's such and such security again. Listen, I have these people here that insist that they're here to see you or to drop somebody off, and they're dropping off a kid. And he says, oh, yeah, let him in. I was like, oh, thanks for fucking telling me that earlier. Cool, man. Thank you.
God. Well, have Tyler as the security guard. They'll never come back again with that.
Oh, I didn't care for the Hispanic family. You know what the problem was the fucking guy who was calling him in, realizing he had fucking kids being dropped off, and then saying, oh, yeah, no, I didn't call on an Uber, when they probably realized, oh, no, that's probably not what it was.
The Tyler Calvert Daycare Center.
It was so fucking stupid, dude. Oh my god, I was so heated. I was so fucking heated.
You know what you should have said? No, yo no hablo inglés.
I really should have, but like I just tried handling it the best I could because they were really trying their best.
Oh, what a bunch of dickheads.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe they were just willing to drop off this kid right in front of the gate here without a second thought. And it was like 12:30 in the morning at a place that they probably have no idea of anything about. I will say that you don't have to go very far before you reach some pretty bad parts of the neighborhood. So you tell me, man, like pretty bad idea, huh?
Oh. You okay, Shane? Oh, Shane. You okay, Gary?
I was going to give you the answer, and that was no.
Oh, that's a story. And that fucking. I was laughing.
What?
Like, you combining Tyler looking like the killer from Happy Death Day and your story and come together.
Both of your story. It is.
Oh God, Gary's losing it. Oh God, he's wheezing now. Oh boy.
Yeah.
You call for Uber.
It was fucking ridiculous. But if we got a little bit of time, I got one more, a shorter story.
Well,
did I actually? I can't remember. Did I mention about the guy on the roof?
Yes.
Ah, you did.
I did that one. Okay.
Yes, I remember that one.
Let me think. What other ones did I may or may not have?
10-cent beer night. You told me that story is in. Now, this is a historical baseball event.
Yeah, that one's I gotta do a little more research on.
That is insane.
The entire story is utterly bonkers. It really is.
What about that? Oh, there was this one story you were just mentioning.
Okay. I had a situation that happened at work recently.
Oh, I was gonna mention a FaceTime story, but okay.
The what?
A FaceTime story.
FaceTime story? What are you talking about?
That stupid couple taking a video of you or something?
Not really wasn't much of a story than it was a small event because some fucking dickhead was like, he was gaslighting me because he was saying that he was so certain that he knew my name and he was FaceTiming with some fucking bitch.
Oh, that's right. So stupid.
Yeah, and basically saying like, oh yeah, I thought your name was Bob. And I'm like, no, my name's not Bob.
I think you spelled that backwards.
He's like, oh no, I'm pretty sure you said it was Bob. I'm like, no, sir, I did not say that.
No, I'm not Robert.
Although my friend gave me a really good response because he was FaceTime with some chick. And I should have been like saying something like, "Oh, dude, is that your girl Shannon? Oh man, she's really cool." I just wanted to hear him like,
"Is that your girl
Shannon?
Is that your girl Shannon? She gets gray head. I mean, she gets ahead in life."
Yeah. God. So the other situation I had at work recently was that we had an actual blackout recently.
Oh my God.
You want to talk about something that's freaky as shit?
I would have need more than just a pair of bridges. I need a pair of shorts because I would have crapped in them.
Yeah. So what ended up happening is that it was just a normal night. It was just a normal night, and at first things kind of seemed kind of weird because we had some kind of flickering going on. Okay, and it was just really strange. I was like, all right, well, nothing. It seems like everything's working. I had to reset the cameras twice, but it was like, all right, whatever. It's not a big deal. I can fix that. Easy. And then it blacks out for a little while. And then I got people complaining that they can't get out of the community because the armbar won't lift up. So I'm like, well, fuck me, I'll go fix it myself. But my coworker was out there, thankfully, to help out with it.
Don't they have backup generators or some shit?
That's what I thought. But interestingly enough, the arm bars actually have a failsafe in them where it'll lift up when there's no power. So then at that point we have to manually direct traffic. But
you
now before you say anything, I am not a traffic cop. You fuck off.
Remember that guy commercial where that bodybuilder was directing traffic and he's posing?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Shane doing that in the middle of the traffic?
It'd probably be all JoJo poses. Just saying.
You'd be like as bad as a naked cowboy in New York.
So so at this point, everything goes completely black. All the street lights in the area, everything is pitch black. Like I can't even see in front of me. It's that dark. And I'm talking to my coworker and I was like, God damn it, why does this shit always happen? That's what he said too. He's like, why does this shit happen on our shift? Always happens on our shifts. I'm like, I know, seriously. But then I saw what almost looked like an explosion in the distance.
Oh, you know what that is?
Yeah,
I think I know. Trent, yeah. Was it like white bluish?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Transformer blew up. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah, I saw it in the distance and I was like, well, that can't be good.
That shit's scary when that shit happens.
Yeah. So so imagine being stuck in a place where it's just you're in a small spot and it's just pitch black outside. There's no light. It's freaky as fuck, let me tell you. But luckily I had a cop right there, so if I got stabbed, everything will be fine.
Yay, Tyler. Speaking of that, someone said, hey, with Tyler and the Happy Death Day and you going over the block, I was like, am I watching a Purge movie?
Yeah, honestly. So what ended up happening was that I had to direct people in. We even put cones in front of the resident lane, but some dumbass woman still drove through them.
Oh my god! Dude.
Yeah, it just did not see him. My coworker got so pissed, he started yelling at her. And I was like, I don't blame you, dude. Fuck that. Stupid. See you next Tuesday. But anyways,
when you think of that, I'm thinking Gary is gonna laugh. I'm thinking of the South Park, Fat Albert. Hey, bitch! You ever seen the South Park where the kids are watching like a hardcore version of Fat Albert? He's like, "Is this summertime?" He's like, "Yeah, bitch, spring is summertime."
Let's find that clip right now.
He's like, get moving, you fat ass dumb bitch.
I don't know why that cracks me up, but anyways,
I was gonna play the clip, but
please play it.
To make I'll give you an opportunity here. So to make a long story short, I had to answer the $1 million question from everybody. What happened? I don't fucking know. Do I look like I know?
Why did you sound like Mark Simpson?
I don't know. Maybe that's just something that she does. I don't know.
Get out of here, you skinny asshole.
So, however, there was one woman in particular that really took the cake on everything. So she comes driving out. She rolls down her window and she's like, "Hey, what happened?" I said, "I don't know, man. It's been dark out for the past 15 minutes. Hopefully this will get resolved real soon. I have no idea though." And she's like, "Well, is there something on the news about it?" And I said, "Ma'am, this happened 15 minutes ago." Like, do you even think before you talk?
15 minutes ago.
Yeah. I just remembered another thing that happened as well too. Okay, end this one off because this one was one of my little zingers I gave out because when you work in the position I do, it's not like retail or customer service specifically. You still need to have an air of professionalism, so you can't tell people to fuck off.
Yeah, I would I would not do
Yeah.
very well.
However, this also makes my job a little more fun because now I got to find subtle ways in order to fuck around with people. Anyways,
I'm gonna pause you for a second.
I understand.
Ass crack.
Tyler, are you being a plumber?
Hey, plumbers don't wear ties.
Oh, your fucking ass crack showing.
It wasn't showing. It was just, it was like cleavage a little bit.
A slight bit.
I have back dimples. Leave me alone.
Anyways, so with that said,
It's genetic.
With that said, sometimes you get people who come in and try to act real smart with you.
Oh, being
and
smart.
yeah, and you can't tell them to fuck off because that's not professional. But like I said, the fun part of my job is finding subtle ways in order to tell them to fuck off.
That's kind of like what Disney people who work at Disney World, they do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So one of my good ones that I had was just a couple days ago. I had these folks come in. They hand me a driver's license, and I go in and try to see if I can find them on the list. They're not on the list, and so I start calling. They start pulling up a little further to see through the doorway, and they're like, "Hey, man." I'm like, "Yeah." Or actually, I said, "What?" It's because I couldn't hear him. And he was like telling me that there's no need to call. I was like, "Well, you're not on the list, so I have to."
Yeah, you bitch.
So he was saying that he was calling up the passenger side seat. The guy in that side was saying that he was calling up the resident to call in.
Oh my
and then the driver looks at me and he says, "The way you said that was rude." And so I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound like it was coming off as rude. That wasn't my intention. No, I apologize for that." And he's like, "Well, you better watch yourself, you punk ass bitch." And I looked at him. I looked him straight and dead in the eyes, and I said, "The way you said that was rude."
Yeah, the irony.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. That's what I enjoy. I will say also, spoiler alert, he did get really pissed with me. So it's like, oh, so you're that kind of person. You're the person that loves to dish it out, but you can't. You can't take it.
Gerber, you got that? I'm stupid. Gerber, you got that clip?
Yeah, it's right here.
Please play it.
Hey, what's going on, Randy?
Man, that you need to lose weight.
I lose weight when I feel like it, bitch.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Bitch, I'll kick your ass. Oh, dude, sweet.
You think you slick, you punk ass blasphemous dope feet, bitch?
Wow, cartoons are getting really dirty.
I know there's more. I gotta find it.
He's holding. That's my kryptonite.
Okay. Here's the other one.
He doesn't need a knife. He needs those two.
Oh, here's the other one.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Man, what are you doing on this side of the hood?
You know something, Rudy? You're like school in summertime.
School in summertime?
Yeah, bitch, school in summertime. Bitch ass. I'm a Papa Yoba, bitch, ass a tuba, bitch.
Oh my god. Man, that's my kryptonite. Suspiria, Hereditary.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, that is my. Where's Uncut Gems or The Lighthouse? You make me feel better.
But anyhow, so there's just a couple of things that have happened at my place of employment.
Jesus.
If I have any other stories I can think of, I'll share them. But for now, I think I think this is a good segue to tell you about a new segment that we're going to try doing. Hopefully next episode, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I brought up the idea about bringing certain stories that have happened in history. Just crazy shit that I have heard in my time. That's
the 10-cent beer a night.
I think that'll be the next one.
Folks,
the first one we're gonna do. This is a crazy story.
It's insane.
Yeah, well, this is probably one of the times in history where we had to take a look back and say, that was a really dumb fucking idea. Why did we do this?
And they end up doing it again.
And they end up doing it again. Spoiler, but trust me, it's something that you're going to want to hear about.
Oh, yeah.
It's
bitch.
I'm gonna be hearing that in my head now. But yeah, so we're gonna bring that on as well as a couple of other things. I have the origins of Atari as well too. It's another bonkers tale. I was trying to remember. I think it was like FedEx flights.
The Atari name, that was like the third idea of the name they went by. It wasn't their original idea.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't. But yeah, so there's a couple of other stories of that I procured throughout the time as well too, and I think going over these will be very entertaining, and I think you'll be left in shock and awe by the time we're done. So.
I would love if you went over the story of the little bastard.
Oh yeah, the little bastard.
Yeah, I mean,
Hornswoggle?
No joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a funny name, but it's the James Dean car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. I have to find the other ones because I think there was a couple other ones that I wanted to talk about too.
Yeah.
There was a specific FedEx flight that was absolutely fucking crazy. That's a smaller one, but I couldn't believe this actually happened.
Is it the one from Castaway?
Let's see. There was a couple other ones too.
Bakersfield.
I think that. I'm debating if I want to talk about Rainbow Man.
Is that the guy who cries at the double rainbow?
No.
Oh, that's because it's funny because he cries at that. Yeah, he's a cage fighter.
Yeah, I know, right? No, Rainbow Man was this guy back, I think, in the 70s. I think, who was this crazy motherfucker who'd go to sporting events with this rainbow fucking wig on. Like a big rainbow afro wig, looking like Bobo the Clown.
Bobo?
And the thing is that he was such a nuisance that, what was it? People would actually get, who were operating cameras and stuff like that, would actually get fired if they showed him on video.
Well, what the fuck? That's like playing the opposite of Where's Waldo.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to make sure he doesn't get into the shot. But the thing was, he was also a religious nut, which ended up in a really interesting predicament.
It's growing summertime.
Yeah, so there was that as well too. I'm debating if I want to cover that one. That one's a pretty interesting one. Basically just a bunch of different stories and things that have happened within history that I believe would be very entertaining.
Oh yeah.
What was it? The guy who made the Killdozer was another one that I wanted to cover.
Killdozer.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. He was a real life supervillain. So.
Yeah. Good.
But yeah, so basically that's what we're gonna probably do for next week, or at least on my end.
I like it, but the 10-cent one, I love
10-cent Beer Night, the origins of Atari.
You dropping a resume?
Yeah.
That's a personal story.
Paid and Gain 33, I believe is where it was. That is one of my. I think it's 33 or 30. Really? It's one of those. It's my favorite story he's ever told. I was about to die.
I'm gonna wrap it up. I want to go lay down for a while. I want to go lay down.
You want to go to bed? I know Shane wants to go to bed, and Tyler, he's already in bed, so he's halfway covered.
Yeah, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, I want to go lay down for a while.
I'm gonna lay down. I'll lay down and come back up like Alistair Black.
Oh,
Alistair Black.
Oh God, I just remembered another thing I wanted to cover.
Yeah.
About a really famous baseball player, a man known as the Rube or Rube Waddell.
Oh, I heard about that.
I've heard about this, I think too.
Yeah, the man who was a prodigy at pitching, but in every other aspect of life, God help him.
Well, isn't like almost how every picture is in baseball?
Well, they're dumb as rocks?
No, like they're great at pitching, but anything else on the field.
Well, I mean, poor Rube was he was an idiot. But let me tell you, if he wasn't the most lovable idiot I have ever known. or had the pleasure of meeting.
Oh,
But-
so he's okay. He's like what's his name from WWE? Except not likable. It was Eric Bischoff's nephew.
Garrett
I-
Bishop. Oh
No.
Oh, Eugene.
Eugene.
Yeah, so Rube Waddell, for just as an introductory, he was a really famous pitcher who could have actually had his name further into the history books, but there were some complications with that, and I'm surprised they have not made a movie about him yet. I'm honestly surprised.
I wanted to make a movie about Chris Chan.
No, God, no, thank you.
Jonah Hill would be the perfect casting.
But yeah, so stuff like that we're gonna go over for next week. But we'll start with 10-cent beer night for next week.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, let's wrap it up. I want to go lay down for a while. Let's go. Bye. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the program. I'll try and get a few reviews up this week for you all to watch. I know I've been doing it lately because I'm a lazy fucker, not recording, but I'll try and get some.
A lazy fucker. And thank you, Tyler, for coming in on, he was our plan B just in case something happened with Russell. Thank you, good sir. Hopefully this makes up for a 99.
Yeah, it was fun though.
You know what he said? No, this shit sucks. Damn.
It was fun having you on.
Oh, he's funny. Like I say, he gets this.
But anyways, folks.
I do my best.
Good stuff. Anyways, folks, you all take care of yourself. Ciao for now, you stupid fucks.
Wow, you are just the most bitter, grumpy person.
All right, ciao. All right, ciao.
Birds of
Dumb fuck.
Wednesday. Birds of Prey on Wednesday.
Yeah?
Birds of Prey.
Oh.
You have your fucking Harley Quinn cappuccino as well.
The cappuccino.
Hoo-wah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for the BOFAS on the SOFAS, episode 110. Tune in next week, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Until then, stay tuned. And once again, Shane.
Yes.
Doom Eternal.
What about it?
I'm still not over that.
I can tell.
Yes. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to look up some hot, beautiful transsexual porn starring Kaylee Cox. Good day, everybody.